All right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you all had a fantastic day. Thank you all so very much for being with me here today because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me and I appreciate you. With that being said, let's make sure that we are doing all of the good things that we are tapping the screen, sharing the live, we're reposting, getting on our FYPs over here on the TikTok. Let's keep it on the homepage over on YouTube. So make sure we are sharing if we can, subscribing, liking, and keeping the comment section going. Guys, I appreciate all of you because I can't do this without you. So, with that being said, again, thank you so much for being here. Right? Let me see here. There we go. Well, it's a lot of news for a weekend, to be perfectly honest with you. One of the biggest stories that we have going on, and I think I want to talk about it, is the fact that the Trump administration is refusing to admit publicly that the United States of America is running out of munitions. Something that many like news sources and friggin' like inside like military sources were reporting on back in March, as early as March, yo. So we're definitely gonna look into that. Also, another thing is it's just a lot happening. So, Trump supporters, get in a box, request up. You are the demographic of people that I would like to have a conversation with. Right? The number to call if you're watching over on a tube is 720. I'm sorry, 720-295-4868. Again, 720-295-4868. And if you're over on the TikTok, look at the bottom of your screen and turn that blue and pink person gray. All right. Hey, Shauna. All right. Let's go ahead and knock out our first penny goal here. Let's go ahead and knock that out. All right. And let's get started. Let's see what we got. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. That's in. Hi, friend. Why won't my kids talk to me, Noodle? That is a crazy hashtag, friend. That's a crazy hashtag. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started, y'all. That was wicked. We do have people in the request, so we'll have to see. All right. Hi,
Oh
MAGA
my god, I
girl.
love you!
Mm-mm. Nope, not doing it. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't have to. I don't. I don't have to do it. Really don't. Anywho. Okay. All right. So first things first is because what I have in front of me is this right here is that not a lot of people are aware of this. I'm not sure, but Donald Trump's approval ratings aren't doing that hot. All right. He's pretty much down the majority of the country. But what's really like surprising considering that, these states went red for Trump in 2024 is that all seven, hey girl loves, in all seven swing states, Donald Trump is a losing. Yeah, he's doing worse off. Like his approval rating is in the negative. So he has a net negative approval rating in those states than what he had when he first took office in January of 2025. So I think that is very interesting. I know, right? Shocking. All right, because like who would have thunk it, But all seven swing states. And what's also surprising too is that in states where the education level isn't that high, he's doing pretty great. Like in states like Wyoming, he has a 26 point net approval, which is wicked. Okay. In Idaho, net positive of 14 points. That's crazy work. Alabama is 15. And but Wyoming would be the most at 26. And like in West Virginia, it's plus 18. What is wrong with these people? I want that. That has to be explained. Anywho, this is an article from Newsweek, and the people who actually ran it were the Civics. That's Civics with a Q at the end. They have a rolling online tracking poll where they take a look at over 118,000 registered voters, and that's who they're polling. So they put all of this information together, all right, all of this aggregate data, and then they come up with this, and yeah. So, like, for example, here in Arizona, he is at a net negative of 11. In Pennsylvania, a net negative of 12. All right. Let me see. In Georgia, he's at a net negative of 21. Nevada, 16. So he's down 16 points in Nevada. Wisconsin is 14. Florida is down 9. Florida is down 9. That is something. And also Ohio is down 8. Let me see here. It looks like Georgia has the biggest decrease at 21. So he's down a net negative of 21 in Georgia. So all 7 swing states, they're not fucking with Trump right now, which is fair. I mean, but even in states like Texas, in Texas, he's down a negative of 10 points. So, I mean, we can't say, oh, it's biased, can we? They love him in Texas, I thought. So there's that. But here's the thing that I don't think Texas took into mind, right? When all of those Californians, started moving to Texas in late 2024 and also in 2025, and the Pacific Northwesterners. What I don't think that Texas took into account is that those people are pretty fucking liberal. Okay, they are. They don't like to actually see homeless people. They want people to have housing. They don't like the fact that kids are going hungry. They don't want people to, not be able to have health care because they come from a state that no matter what would provide them with health care. So, yeah. Yeah. I expect Texas to turn blue this year. We're gonna have to see what happens. Not even purple. It's gonna be blue. Blue governor, Democratic senators. It's gonna be blue.
Hi.
Hi, Heidi. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 18 and born in 2008.
Born in 2008. Okay. And what month, if you don't mind?
I'm February 21st.
Okay. And what are the last 4 of your social?
Sorry, what?
Okay. All right. Good catch. All right. Why are you supporting Trump, Heidi?
Because I think that he's just like one of our like greatest presidents, because I think that like Obama and like
The fuck? These children, bruh. What is supposed to do with these kids? What are we supposed to do with the children? Will someone think about the children? Jeez Louise. Ew, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, doing all of the good things. All right. Reggie, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Big Trump.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
38.
Are you listening to music?
Somebody's listening to music you want me to get away from? Is that
Yeah.
distracting you?
It's not distracting me. I'm on YouTube. So you come off of mute once you had that handled. Guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, keep doing all of the good things. I'm going to go ahead and reset the gift goal. I'm going to change it to slow motion, all right, for reasons that I know. So there's that. Thank you, Kate, for the heart. I appreciate you, friend. All right. So he'll come back once he has that handled. And let's go ahead and get the likes up to 100,000 likes, guys. And if you're over on the tube, all right, let's go ahead and get the likes on the stream over there up to 102. All right. So we can do it. All right. Everyone, let
Is
me
that better?
in. I can't hear it for real. So this should be better. Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I think that he's putting America first. I think that's what we need. I don't. It's not that I don't believe in international support. I just think that Americans come first.
So in what ways is he putting America first?
So the Clarity Act would be a big way. The Save America Act would be the big way. I just wish that Democrats would just care about American citizens. If we could get some good policies.
The Clarity Act, so the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act, the
Yes.
proposed is
Yes, the act, the Clarity Act.
oh, so it hasn't gone into effect yet. It's something that has been proposed.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about things that have actually been done. Let's do that. Save America
So,
hasn't been
so
done.
you asked me about Trump. He doesn't pass laws. That's up to Congress, the House, and the Senate.
Yeah, but I said
So what he can do is make a proposal.
let's do something here, all right, that has actually gone into effect to where you can see the impact of it, right?
So you asked me about Donald Trump, who's the president, not the House and the Senate.
So, are you unable to name something that Trump has done so far in his second term that's been to the benefit of Americans? Is that
I
why
mean, the
you
big
want to talk
beautiful bill
about
is great,
the
but
proposed?
what you're referring to is laws which are passed by the House and Senate.
Yeah, we understand that. So, but it'd be his policies because presidents can, in fact, advocate for policy, right?
Right. So I'm naming the policies
Okay,
he's
all right.
advocated
Yeah,
for,
there we
whether they're
go.
passed or not.
Yeah, we want to talk about what's actually been done to help Americans. Okay, that's what we want to talk about. I didn't know that I had to be so literal. My apologies to you. I do apologize for that. Okay, so
Thank
you
you.
said that the one big unattractive bill is good. How so? In what ways?
One big beautiful bill act. I think it incentivizes American companies and Americans who are out here making money to produce more jobs and manufacture in the United States.
How did the one big beautiful bill do that?
By giving qualified deductions to corporations inside of America,
Such as,
which is all of them. It's just tax policy.
like, name some so we can actually look at them to see what the impact has been thus far.
Name some what?
Some of the deductions. You said that it gives deductions. If they're already
Right.
using, if it's already the deductions that have already been on the books, then I wouldn't mention those because they've already been utilizing those. But
So
if
it's tax
it's
law.
something that's new, then we can look at it. Was there like any type of new deduction that they put into place
Right.
for people?
Right. So the qualified business deduction is a deduction, but it's tax law. So they just passed it in September. We would have to wait till the following year after this year is passed for them to file the
Okay,
returns.
so I don't think that you understand the question that has been asked of you. I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna repeat the question. I'm
You're
gonna try.
asking me
Hold
about
on,
a
one moment,
Erica. Before
sir.
you do that, listen,
Red,
honey.
stop.
Just listen.
Red, don't call me honey. You know better. Listen to me, Puddin'. Okay. Here's the deal.
Don't call me pudding. You know
I
better.
won't. I won't call you Puddin'. Then don't call me honey. All right. So listen to me. I'm asking you. All right, to name something that has been put into place that we actually have a measurable a measurable tracking. We can actually track it. All right. Like I can tell you that the one big beautiful bill has been detrimental to the SNAP benefit program because of the what is that thing called? The overpay part of it. All right. The overpay part of it that they implemented where states can't go above 6%. All right, that has caused states like Arizona to implement, in Georgia amongst others, to implement stricter rules when it comes to the SNAP program, whereas where people who actually qualify are being denied, and it has led to upwards of 1 million children getting kicked off of the SNAP benefit program. So
Do you mean people or
that's like one
citizens?
thing. Hmm?
Saying people or citizens?
No, children. I said children. Like in
The,
Arizona
the children,
alone,
citizens.
in Arizona alone, all right, is almost 200,000 children in just in Arizona. But what do you mean citizens? Of course, they're citizens.
I
Do
I mean
non-citizens
citizens.
qualify for SNAP benefits?
I'm not sure. I don't know how Arizona runs their program.
What? SNAP is a federal program, not a state program.
SNAP funding is federal,
States only handle the administrative part of it. No one
right?
can
And so
change
they
who
would be the ones who
qualifies for
handle
it.
if non-citizen would be getting money.
No, you don't know how this works.
That's
No.
exactly how that works.
No, the federal government sets who qualifies for it. That's per the
Right. And the states are
personal
the ones who
responsibility.
administrate it.
It's the Personal Responsibility Act of 1996. It has a lot more letters than that, but that's just a shortened version of it.
Right. And so laws get broken every day. The law is not a magic force field
Hi,
that
caller.
stops
Hold
things
one
from
moment, please.
happening.
There's someone on
It's
the
a
panel.
system
Thank you.
for redress.
Okay, so then what you'd have to do is that you would actually have to show fraud has been happening. And what we do know per the Government Accountability Office is that about like 1% of fraud in the SNAP program comes from the recipient end. Right? The majority of
And
fraud
so
in
what
the
you're
SNAP
saying is
program,
1%
excuse me one
of
moment.
Americans?
Excuse me one moment. Yeah, because only Americans qualify. Do you know what you have to do in order to get SNAP benefits? Do you know? It's an easy Google search, but I'll tell you, you have to
No, I don't know,
provide your
but
birth
if your
certificate,
claim
a
is that
social
1%,
security card. I don't know if you have a delay or not, but you have to provide your birth certificate, a social security card. All right. You have to provide proof of citizenship in order to get SNAP benefits. So you don't qualify if you're not an American citizen,
so you're saying nobody who's an American citizen has ever got SNAP?
not in their name. Nope. If you're trying, what are you trying to say? That people who have children here in the United States of America that are citizens, but they're undocumented, all right, that they are getting SNAP?
Oh, no, your chat is saying that that's not true.
What's not true?
They're saying that's a lie. She's lying.
You mean
No.
the one person is saying that? The one person? I'm sorry, y'all. He tried to point to one person. Okay, all right, Erica. Be a very serious.
I'm
Be
just
a
saying, let
very
me finish.
serious
Anytime that
person.
you're acting like something is a must or
Jesus.
it
Prove
has
me
to
wrong.
happen, we just
Prove me
know that
wrong,
that's
then,
not true.
buddy. Prove me wrong.
I mean,
That's all you gotta do.
we've seen fraud all over the United States.
Prove
We've
me
seen it
wrong.
in Minnesota. We've seen
Okay,
it in
bet.
California.
Hi,
So that
caller.
to act
Please
like
hold.
somebody
Thank you.
couldn't get over on the government just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but you don't have any proof. I already given you a source, all right, where in regards to the SNAP program, the Government Accountability Office themselves state, all right, that 1% of fraud is happening on the recipient side. And I'm going to finish this sentence, okay, is that the majority of fraud happens on the administrative side where they're underpaying or overpaying people. All right, they can underpay someone by, let's say, $5, and that's considered fraud. They can overpay someone by $1, and that's considered fraud.
Can you
So
prove
that's
that?
what's happening. Yeah, we have it by the Government Accountability Office once again. But
Can
here's
you
the
show it?
thing. Here's the thing. I want you, first things first, is what I want you to do is I want you, all right, to show me, okay, and the people that are listening and watching, right, that undocumented citizens are receiving SNAP benefits. Please. Thank you. I have hold music if you need it.
Okay, no, I just brought it right up. It says
Okay, go ahead.
enrollment drop. Arizona SNAP participants fell from roughly 925,000 people in January to about 435,000 people in April 2026. So this is from January 25 to April 2026.
Okay.
Payment error calculation. State officials and policy analysis attribute the decrease to new federal requirement under H.R. 1, which penalizes states with payment error rates over 6%, reduces federal administrative funding match from 50% to 25%. Error definition. Payment error rate track administrative overpayments and underpayments caused by paperwork or processing mistakes. Skimming incidents, multiple Arizona families reported EBT account balances being completely drained overnight via illegal card skimming and cloning. Safety tips. I mean, you just have so much fraud in here. It's actually insane.
Hey, y'all,
Let's
I have a
see.
question for you. Did I not say exactly what he read in the beginning in regards
You
to
do.
Arizona? Caller, hold one moment, please. There's a caller on the panel. Did you not, bruh, you're reading that from NBC News, right? Or did you just read the Google AI overview? Because it should link back to an NBC News
I'm
article.
reading what you asked me to look up.
You're not looking at the Government Accountability Office. You're just, and what you just looked up didn't prove anything because it actually proves what I said. It didn't prove what you said. All right. I told you two things. Actually, I think I told you three things. I told you two things. All right. The first thing I told you is that the one big ugly bill, which is HR 1, all right, that bill has turn your goddamn camera off. All right. That bill has caused, all
Asked me
right,
to look up information. I'm just
upwards
showing it
of
to
1
you.
million children in the US to no longer be eligible for SNAP benefits. They lost their benefits. All right. Then additionally, here in Arizona, almost 200,000 children have lost access to SNAP benefits. And it's because of the big ugly bill's new payment error requirement that states can't pass 6% payment error. Then the next part that I told you is that the majority of fraud is happening on the administrative side. Only 1% is happening on the recipient side. Fraud like card skimming, that is not administrative or recipient. That is a third party who is committing fraud, just like someone taking your credit card information when you put it into the gas station reader.
So
So there's that part. That has nothing to do with the recipient or the administrator. So there's that part. And then you also mentioned in what you were reading is that they definitely do under and overpayment. You read that out loud to the class.
So you made
So
the claim that
what did
undocumented
you
people
prove
could
wrong?
not get SNAP funding. And so here it
Un-
says Marion Ovi Dimitru and Catalin Dimitru got $760,000 worth of SNAP funding. And
who?
so it's just not true. And so
Who?
that's one of the things that
I'm
you
sorry,
want me to
who?
say their names over again,
No, where
or
are you
can we
reading this
concentrate
from?
on the substance?
Where are you reading
Can
this
we
from?
concentrate on the substance?
Are
From
you
the
reading
United
about
States
someone?
Department of
Are you
Justice.
reading about
From the
someone
United
committing
States
welfare
Department of
fraud?
Justice.
So you're reading about someone
Sure.
committing welfare fraud is what you're
Sure.
reading about.
Right. Yes, because the system is broken. That's part of the problem. Yeah.
Bruh, you don't hear yourself. That's the problem. You're
I
not
do
listening
hear
to the words
myself.
that are
When I
coming out of your
told
own
you,
mouth.
when I made it clear
No,
that the law
undocumented
isn't a
immigrants
magic force
do
field and you
not
interrupted me
qualify.
much like you're doing.
Undocumented immigrants do not qualify for SNAP benefits.
But does that
If
mean
a
they don't get
person
it?
commits fraud, that would be an outlier. All right. That would not be something. That would not be them saying, "Oh, you're undocumented, so you
Continue.
qualify." That's not what that would be.
Does
All
it
right.
matter if they
Show
qualify if the states are
no,
still giving it to them?
no, because that wasn't your original argument. You're trying to move your goalposts here.
I wasn't making an argument. You asked me
Yeah,
a
actually,
question
you
and I
were.
answered it.
You
Can
were.
you stop? Can
You
you stop
said
arguing and listen? You
I
asked me
am
a
listening
question.
to you. You said that undocumented immigrants, all right, do qualify for it. You said they do get it, and
I
I'm
did not
telling
say
you that
that.
they do not.
No, you said
So
you're
there we
saying they
go.
don't
So what you're
qualify.
trying to do
I'm
is you're
telling
trying
you,
to do a friggin' game of semantics here, which is I think is absolutely silly. It's just
does it
highly
matter?
silly.
Does it
I
matter
thought you were
if they
smarter than this.
qualify federally if they still
It
get the
actually
money? Does it
does.
matter if they qualify?
No,
No,
it
it does
actually
not.
it does because
Okay. Okay.
legally
Sure.
they do not qualify. Legally, they don't qualify. Now,
Nobody
someone
cares if they don't
lies
qualify.
about it. If someone lies about it, that would be different. That would be considered fraud.
Okay,
I
and whose
think I
job
already
is it
made
to
that
detect that?
clear that fraud is happening. All right.
Whose
And
job
only
is it to
about
detect that?
1% of it happens on the recipient side. That's it. So I'm trying to see what exactly it is that you're arguing because are you
Whose
trying to,
job
excuse
is
me
it
one
to
moment,
stop
are
that
you
from
trying to
happening?
say that people who should get it, shouldn't receive it, should go without it simply because there's people committing fraud? Like, I'm trying to understand what it is that you're saying.
I'm not trying to understand because you keep
I am
interrupting me.
trying
I'm
to
asking
understand.
you,
I
whose
just asked
job
you a
is it to
question.
make sure
Answer
the
it.
fraud doesn't happen?
Answer the question, please.
We can't get to the question because we
Yes,
can't
we
even go over the
can.
first thing I said.
Actually, yes,
Whose
we
job is
can.
it to make sure that doesn't happen? I don't
We
know what
already
that
answered
noise
that
is. What
question,
is that?
though. I said that earlier. It's the state who
Whose
handles
job
that
is it?
part because the state
Okay,
handles
and
the
so if the
administrative
states are
part.
not
So
doing
you don't
that,
get to ask
what
me
should
another
the
question. The question that you get to
when
answer
I
now,
told you that you had a
sir,
problem with it. When I told you that
Red, the question that you get to answer now, all right, is are you looking for people, all right, who need the actual benefit to not get it because fraud happens? Hold on one moment, Red. Are you trying to get blocked?
Shut up, idiot.
You shut up, stupid bitch ass.
why are they so rude? Is that YouTube?
Yeah, that's YouTube. It's probably the guy that's in the new video that did all that yapping. Guys, if you haven't watched my latest video, you should. You should watch it. I clipped the dude that I let talk for 5 fucking minutes, and he really did actually talk for a lot longer than that. It's just when I turned the stopwatch on, it was 5 minutes, you know? All right. So I clipped him, and I just did it like with my inner thoughts because he was stupid. He wasn't saying anything. He just wanted to tone police. And I had made a bet inside my own head, right? and with you all, I made a bet with y'all too, all right? That, you know what, as soon as I, or even if Hector started talking, that he was gonna hang up. And I kid you not, as soon as I responded, I made sure he was finished. He spoke for 5 minutes and 8 seconds. As soon as I started to respond to him, he crashed out and he hung up. I said, yeah, that's predictable. Like, I told you. I told you. They're so fucking predictable. Anywho, moving on. Okay, Red, what is your point?
My point is that Trump is doing the right thing for American citizens, and
No, he's
just because
not.
it hurts illegal immigrants doesn't make a difference to us.
No,
Larry.
it's not hurting undocumented immigrants. It's hurting American citizens. It's hurting children. Again, via the NBC article that you're reading there, you'll also read that upwards of 200,000 children since July of last year have lost access to their SNAP benefits. That's not okay. Without those SNAP benefits, those kids don't get free school lunch. So when school starts up again, all right, their parents who are already struggling are going to have to figure out how to get them that $2.25 a day in order for them to eat lunch. Like,
Well, I'm
what are we
reading that
doing?
$760,000 worth of fraud from illegal immigrants has been stopped. That's $760,000 that can go to American citizens.
Donald Trump is cutting $200 billion over a 10-year period from the SNAP program, yet they've spent $37 billion thus far on a war that's not needed. And then also they're asking for an additional $87 billion. Our Congress just passed a Pentagon budget, all right, a $1.1 billion. Okay, I'm sorry, I lied. What the hell did I just say 1.1 billion for, guys? My
I mean,
apologies.
trillion?
$1.1 trillion, Red. $1.1 trillion.
Yeah, that's defense.
So
We want
we
to be
don't
safe,
have
right?
money. No, seriously. All right. This isn't even fucking Tupac line. This is very serious. All right. We don't have money to feed hungry people in the United States of America because that's too much of a burden. But some way, somehow, we have money to fund a war that's not even needed, that we can't even continue on with because we don't have the fucking weapons to do so. Are you serious? A
Yeah,
pointless
fighting
war.
Iran has been a bipartisan talking point the entire time I've been able to vote. Obama said it, Hillary said it. Everybody agrees that we have to deal with Iran. So
You
here we
deal
are
with
to see
them
it.
with diplomacy, Red, is what you do. You don't
Diplomacy
deal with
doesn't
them by
work all the
striking
time.
them and going to war, especially a war that you can't afford because you don't give a $4 trillion tax cut. You don't do that part and then
I
decide
believe in tax cuts.
that you wanna darn gone go to war, all right, and up the military budget, the already exorbitant amount, like it's just a fucking awful amount. It's already at like $997 billion. Trump has taken it to this fiscal year to 1.1 trillion. Now they want to take it next year in fiscal year 27 to 1.5 trillion. What the fuck are we doing
It's
here?
it's
Who
really
are they
triggering when you
protecting?
use terms like tax cuts from the left. I believe that people are entitled to the money that they earn, and that you don't just get to decide that people owe you money and just take it from them or steal their property. I just think that's anti-American.
I'm sorry, what? What the fuck did what you just say? Who's stealing someone's
I'm telling
property?
you, I'm telling you, Democrats, you guys want more taxes all the time. It has to be stopped. You're referring to the government taking less money from corporations as tax cuts. That's just individuals keeping the money that they earned.
No. Do you know how governments actually pay for things like pay employees, pay for upkeep of government facilities, of our national parks?
Tariffs.
No,
Tariffs.
not tariffs. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yes, tariffs.
No, not tariffs. No, no,
Back when
because
America was great
tariffs
and
are
people
a
could
no, they
own and hold
weren't.
their property. Yeah, back when America was great and people could hold and own their property, the government made money through tariffs, not by
Oh my God. Then why
extorting
did the
their
McKinley
citizens.
tariffs fail? Why did the Smoot-Hawley Act tariffs fail? Why did those tariffs fail? Hmm? 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 Because
It
they were
doesn't matter why the
implementing in
tariffs
the
fell.
same way that
It's not
Trump
relevant.
implemented them. They were blanket universal tariffs, however you want to call them. All right. That's what they were. So tell me, why did those tariffs fail if tariffs were so good?
Why do you want to steal from American families? Is what I don't understand.
You can do all that hyperbolic shit all you want to. All right. You made a statement. You made a claim there. All right. And I'm making the inference that you're saying that tariffs, that blanket tariffs work, and they don't.
That's
Targeted
not what I
tariffs
said.
work.
I didn't
Targeted tariffs.
mention
Do you
blanket
think that
tariffs at
targeted
all.
tariffs work?
That has nothing to do with what I said, and I would like to clarify again, since apparently
Sure.
you're low comprehension. What
Sure.
I told
The low
you was
comprehension is
that
wicked.
when the people in this country were successful, when they were able to buy and hold the property that they own, the government made
Oh,
money
thank you,
from
Pedro.
tariffs,
Hi,
not
friend.
from
Drop some hearts in the
extorting,
chat for Pedro for the balloons. Thank you,
not
friend.
from
Spin that shit.
extorting
Spin
the
that shit.
residents. Can you
There you
stop
go.
grifting when I'm talking? Stop grifting while I'm speaking. That's rude.
I'm not grifting. You don't even know what that is. You would be the one that's
Grifting is you
grifting because you don't give a fuck about what you're talking
extorting
about
money
right now.
out of these people while
You
I'm
don't care
speaking.
anything about what you're talking about right now. I just want to let everybody know that.
Can you stop
So
the ad
there's that.
hominem attacks? You stop the ad hominem attacks. It makes your argument
How
look
do
weak.
you just do I'm sorry, what? You just called me a grifter, but you're saying that I'm doing the ad hom by
Oh,
responding? I mean, you
I
might be
asked
able
you
to
to stop
gaslight somebody
grifting.
else, but you're not going to light my gas, son. So chill out,
I
okay?
didn't
All
call you a
right, so
grifter.
there's
I
that.
asked that you stop grifting while I'm speaking. You
Then
can
you
grift
would
when I
imply
finish
that I am
talking.
in fact a grifter. Are you daft or dense or dumb? Which one? And stop
Can you stop
crying
name
like a
calling,
baby.
please?
And
Can
stop
you stop name
crying.
calling?
Stop crying like a
The
baby.
ad
You are
hominem
so
attacks
fucking
make your
whiny.
argument look
Red,
weak.
red. Stop it. All right. Before I
Don't flare your
activate
nose at me. Hey,
before
you
I
unflare that nose.
activate the Queen Griff tattoo and sell your ass, stop it. Okay? You're doing
These
too
people
much.
are broke. They don't have no
You are
money
doing too
anyway. I'm not
much.
worried about it. Your followers are broke. They believe that they're gonna tax themselves into some sort of
Hi,
prosperity.
caller. Hold one moment, please. Thank you. You do too much. You do absolutely too fucking much. Anywho, do blanket tariffs work, Red? Yes or no?
Yes.
Blanket tariffs work. Okay, point to a time in
Yes.
American history where blanket tariffs worked.
They work all the time. You
Point to a
implement blanket
time.
tariffs, you get
You
paid.
don't know how to answer questions, do you?
Are you asking
You
me if targeted tariffs are better?
what?
Well, you have to learn how to
If
articulate. You asked me if blanket tariffs work, and yes, they do work.
Blanket tariffs do not work. We know that they don't work. Again, we can look
It's a
at the
fact that it
McKinley
works.
Act. All right, we can look at McKinley's tariffs, and we also can look at the Smoot-Hawley Act tariffs. They don't work. You can't point to a time in American history that they have. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to do so. And when I say a time, that means you name a year. Okay?
I don't need to name a year. They work all the time. You make blanket tariffs, people start paying you. That's it.
Yeah, no, they don't work. You're wrong.
That's a fact.
Now, we can point to both times that I've already mentioned. The McKinley tariffs and Smoot-Hawley is that what they did was they were inflationary. They actually caused the price of goods to go up. All right. They also
That's what tariffs do. That's the purpose.
targeted tariffs work.
All of tariffs work.
No,
Are
because
you
what is
saying
the purpose of a
targeted tariffs
tariff?
work better to
What is
make
a
money?
The blanket tariffs that Donald Trump implemented via IEPA that were found to be unconstitutional have shown to be inflationary. What is it that you're talking about? Showed that they darn going increase prices by 0.8%. So what are we doing? And we know that the
Yes,
American
that's what
citizen
tariffs
took
are
on
for.
60%. No, that is not what tariffs are for. Tariffs are
That is
supposed to
literally
be
what he used them for.
No, it's not. Tariffs are supposed to do what?
Yes, it is.
What is the purpose of a tariff?
To increase the cost of imported goods. So if you bring some shit here
No.
from another country, it's gonna make it cost more.
Oh
Yes, it
my
is.
God. That is not the purpose of tariffs. The purpose of a tariff,
Okay, what's the purpose?
is to increase, to promote domestic production. That is the purpose of a
And
tariff. That is it.
okay, and so if I
Right?
want to increase domestic production and I
Good
understand you can
God,
get stuff
Jesus
from somewhere
Christ.
else cheaper, how do I make things more expensive from everywhere else? It's called a blanket tariff.
You don't want to use blanket tariffs because then that is just an extra tax on the American people. That's all that it ends up being, because the American
right?
people
And
are the ones that pay more. So
it's
I have
not
to ask
it's
you this
not
question.
only.
Yes, actually, yes, it is. I have to ask you
No, no.
this
Let me
question. Who pays the
let me
tariff?
interject before you ask a question.
Nah, I gotta know who
Anybody
pays
can
the
pay a
tariff.
tariff.
Anybody? Who's
Anybody can pay a
anybody?
tariff.
Who's anybody?
So it could be another country, it could be a company, it could be the consumer. Anybody can pay a tariff, but that's not the point here. The point is you're acting like it only
Wow.
does one thing, but there's
This is
implementation
wicked
that
work.
makes it do more than one thing. For example, if I make a $1,000 blanket tariff on any imported goods, that means that there's a new medium that American citizens can go and say, "Oh, well, now I can make this cheaper than that other company can get it in here for," which brings in more manufacturing,
That's
which is
not
the
necessarily
purpose.
true, because what we've also
That's a
seen is,
fact.
no, it's not.
That's a
Because
fact.
what we've seen is that we've also seen American companies increase their prices too. So, no, that's not how any of this works, because if people, all right, you put $1,000 tariff on something, right? And that item is imported into the United States of America, the tariff is paid, all right? Right, we're not going to see the price of the good go up, all right, by just, let's say, $1,000 or anything of that nature. What we would see is we are going to see, all right, if the company doesn't take on the full amount of that increase, we're still going to see an increase in the cost of that good. And because that good is still being purchased, all right, the American company is going to say, well, if they're paying now $50 for this when they were paying 30, all right, I can raise my price, all right, from 30 to 45. Americans still end up paying more money. That's just
Right.
how it
And
works.
and here's the difference that I'm trying to explain to you. The
Okay.
company that you're now buying for the 45 is American instead of Chinese or Russian or
I don't
Indian.
give a
Now you can buy from an
fuck.
American.
No, that's
You don't care,
United
but the
States
federal
citizens.
government has to
No, that
care.
is United States citizens getting screwed both ways, bro.
I
Like,
can agree with
what?
you there, but here's the difference.
Then why would you want
If I'm the
that?
fed, hold on, let me finish. Please let me finish because I think we're close here. If I'm the federal government, I don't want all of our money going to my adversaries. I don't want all of my money going to China. I would rather it stay here.
The thing is, though, is that the tariff, the money on the import, all right, is the revenue, okay, all right, that this current administration was going to be using to pay for the massive tax cut. They don't have that revenue anymore, all right. They actually have to give out refunds now. That is why his tariff policy, his economic policy, has been an abject failure, because his tariffs do not and have not worked. They don't work, because the Americans, like the average family, is paying upwards of $1,200 more a year. That is the estimated cost that the average American family paid in 2025 because of Trump's tariffs, an extra $1,200. All right, there's that part. We can't have that.
How many American citizens work in China or India?
It doesn't matter. That's
It
what.
does
What is the
matter
relevancy
because
of
we
that?
need jobs. Because we need jobs. If we
We
don't
don't have the
manufacture anything,
resources.
yes, we do. That's a
How
mistake. That
about
I
we
don't know
stick
where you're
to what
getting
we're
that from.
good at?
What are we good at?
We're good at technology. Right.
Are we good at making
That's why
tools?
Biden did the Chips and Sciences Act in order to actually incentivize companies to do technology here in the United States of America. And we saw different companies come here to actually create their chips. We saw that. We have 6 fabrication centers that went up in Arizona alone. And there's different ones across the South that have gone up because of the Chips and
Everybody doesn't
Sciences
work in
Act.
chips.
It
Everybody doesn't
doesn't
work in
matter. You
chips.
should stick to
There's
what you're
some people
good
who work in
at.
steel. There's some people that work in coal. There's some people that
America
work
is
on
never going to be the
railroads.
major steel
There's some
producer
people.
again, so there's that part.
That's your opinion.
Okay, you got it. Anywho, we have some thank yous. Shout out to Gia for becoming a love. Shout out to you, Gia. All right, welcome in, welcome in. Reach out to Amai in order to get the Discord link. All right, shout out to you. Also, let's take a look here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay,
I
there we
agree
go.
with you, Thomas.
Cousin Jesse sent 5 and said, Reggie, by the links in his bio, claims to do credit restoration. So you should know about financing economics. Where has blanketed tariffs worked in the last 100 years for this country? He can't say so, Cousin Jesse, because it hasn't worked. It just hasn't worked. Also, cousin
I
Jesse
teach people how
sent
to
5.
sue in federal court. I don't do any credit repair. No, you spread the slander on my name. I just want to make sure that's corrected.
Cousin Jesse sent another 5 and said, Reggie, oh wait, that's one. This is it right here. He said,
You
cousin,
drifting over
can
me
Red
again.
acknowledge in regards to Americans buying products domestically, we don't have the infrastructure in place to meet the demand that is caused by these tariffs? If we do, please present that evidence, sir. That's a fair question because that's exactly what I was going to get to. Present the
We
evidence.
became a global superpower during World War II by creating goods.
And we no longer have that. That's all that there is to it.
Everything that we had in
Deshaun
World
sent
War II, we
$1 and
have
said,
now
these
and more.
coons be tap dancing hard for white supremacists. Yeah, they do. They
Nothing
love
to
it
do with
though.
white supremacists. It has to do with economics.
Anywho, so we don't have the infrastructure. That's all this. We don't have it.
We
We
don't
don't
have
have
the
the
infrastructure
infrastructure
to
and
do
we don't
what?
have the labor
To do
force
what?
in order to do it.
To
In
do
order
what?
to bring back all manufacturing here to the United States of America, that's why I say focus on what we're good at. Because when you focus on what you're good at, all right, then you figure out ways to actually make a way. The United States of America is the largest what nation? All right. If we're not the largest producer nation, then we're the largest what nation?
We were the largest producer nation, and your party sold out our workers, and that's part of
That's
the
a
reason why we
lie.
have massive inflation
How
right
did they
now.
do that? How did they do that?
I could go forever. You guys are constantly doing it. You're doing it right now.
How
You
did they
guys
do
want more
it?
taxes. You guys want more taxes
How did
all the
they do
time
that?
by making work too expensive in the United States, by making
By
it cheaper to buy
making
from another
work
country.
too expensive. So you don't think that Ronald Reagan, all right, actually, why these people keep calling to see someone on the panel? It's annoying.
Call from.
I'm going to put y'all on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, you.
Hi, caller. Hold one moment, please. Thank you. Good googly moogly. Okay, anywho. So, as I was saying, all right, this literally all started in the darn going 80s with Ronald Reagan and supply side economics when he gave his massive tax cuts to corporations. All right, he did that. And also, what he did was he increased the expenditure to spending on our military. He actually raised our deficit by almost $2 trillion. I think it was like $1.97 trillion is what he increased it by.
Do you believe in
I'm
top
not
down economics?
finished. No, top down
Well, I
doesn't
just
work
want to get
because
your
the
perspective.
only thing that trickles down is you already know is piss. So no, I don't believe in supply side economics at all
So
because it doesn't work.
so why is it okay
So
when
you
you
don't get
guys
to
do it
ask
with
me
the
another
Affordable Care Act?
question. You don't get to ask me another question. Thank you.
So why is
All
it
right,
okay when you do it
I'm
with the
not finished
Affordable?
talking. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shushies. Thank you very much. Since I saw it, Jonathan Weiss sent a $2 super chat and said, private finance is cannibalizing the globe, MAGA clown. Shout out to you, Jonathan. Draw some hearts in the chat for Jonathan. Also, draw some hearts in the chat for Sean and also for cousin Jesse. I appreciate you all.
So why is it
And
okay
Phil
when you
sent
guys bail out the
$2.
banks and
Excuse me
hospitals?
one moment. Phil sent $2 and said the problem with these red hats and blanket tariffs is they think the theory put in practice is what happens, but targeted tariffs cannot create the desired outcome. It's impossible in our current state. Not even targeted. We're talking about blanket tariffs. Targeted tariffs can help increase some domestic production on things that we're good at doing. Okay, that we're good at doing. Again, like technology. The U.S. is good at that. All right, we're not good. All right, at making
We're good at
clothes. We're
everything.
not good at
Yes, we are.
making shoes. All right,
We make
we're
the best
barely
clothes. We
even
make the
good at
best
making
shoes.
furniture. So there's that part. And here
We
we
make the
are.
best furniture.
I thought you meant that, Phil. So there we are, guys. Draw some hearts in the chat for our donors. All right, you're going to have to hold on one moment because I do have to parent. So be quiet, Red.
When these things were made in America, they lasted longer. I would prefer us have cheaper, better products made here that last longer.
Swan, you have mod powers on this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'll be right back. He hit his toe, and now he thinks he's dying. Okay.
Oh. Hello, Red.
What's up, big dog?
So, what is it that you would like to say?
I just think that we had better products that lasted longer, and it helped our communities here when things were made here. When African Americans were the people making this stuff, we had better products. I believe that we do things better than Europeans or Chinese or whoever the fuck. We are better than them at creating our goods that we need in our lives.
Is that why you voted for Trump? Because you thought that that promise was actually going to come through?
Not relevant.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about why you voted for Trump, I think it's a relevant question.
Not relevant. Can you admit or deny that products lasted longer when they were made by the people who use them? Do you have Chinese people making shit they don't even use and sending it to you and you wondering why the shit broke?
I think that my question is valid. Can you answer my question, please?
I'd like you to answer mine.
I asked you a question first.
I don't care what you ask first.
Well, I do.
I made a statement. You rebutted it with some uh, political bullshit instead of making a position. Do you agree that
I
products are
asked you
better
a
when they're
question
made
first,
by the
Red.
people who use them?
When you
Yes or
answer
no?
my question, and then I'll answer yours. Can you just answer mine?
No, I would like you to answer my question.
Why can't Why can't you answer mine?
Because you talked over me. You want to talk about Trump and all this bullshit when all I said was I think products are better when they're made here, and
But
you're
I'm
just
just
not
asking you, like,
engaging.
is that, yeah, so I'm
You
asking
asked
you, is
you
that
you
why
asked
you
me a
voted for
question. You
Trump?
asked me what I wanted to say. I said it, and then instead of engaging with it, you're trying to
Well,
do some
because I'm just
political
coming into the
polarity.
conversation. I'm literally just coming into the conversation. So I was just
So can
asking
you
you
answer? Can you
so I
answer the
could
question?
understand what your perspective was. That's
Can
literally
you
it, Red.
answer the question?
I asked you a question first.
All right. So
Well, he's being petty. I don't think he liked my question.
I am
Well,
the
what was
king
your
of petty.
question,
Shout out
Swan?
to that.
What was your question, Swan?
Because he was talking about things, products being made here in America, they were better quality.
Hmm.
So I asked him if that's why he voted for Trump. Because, I mean, we say this all the time, but it was an open book test. We knew Trump wasn't going to actually get companies to bring manufacturing back here. Like, we knew that that was not going to happen. But he doesn't want to answer me, so.
Of course, he doesn't want to answer you
Do
because
you
this is
agree,
full of
Erica?
BS.
You agree that products were better when they were made in the U.S. by the people that actually use them?
Not all products, no.
Okay, what products are better when you get them from when you get them imported
There's
from
some
some
cars
country
that are
that doesn't
better.
use them? Okay, can you tell
Hi,
us which
caller.
ones?
Please hold. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. What was that?
Can you tell us which ones?
Let's see. German-made vehicles can be better. Some Japanese vehicles could be better.
Are you
I did.
referring
I
to the
can't
German
hear him,
companies?
y'all. What? Tell me, Swan. I don't want to know. I just want to get rid of him. He's so annoying. I'm
He
not
keeps talking like,
listening.
yeah.
I'm
You
so
keep talking like
distracted.
while other people are talking. It makes it difficult to have a discussion with you, Red.
All right, you
No,
have
it's
to
saying
stop
shit
that. I don't
anyway.
know if you have a delay or something, Red, but you have been doing that the whole time. And also, you are refusing to answer any questions and back up anything that you've said thus far. Because you say that
I'm the only
tariffs
one who
worked,
turned
but
on
I
my screen
ask
and showed
you,
facts.
excuse me one moment. I did ask you to give us a time in history, American history, where blanket tariffs have worked and you couldn't name any. You couldn't do it.
Well,
You refused
you're
to do it.
using the term "worked" and it doesn't make any sense. So
The
if you
term
if you
worked,
want to say
they weren't
you're
effective,
talking
they were
over me again,
ineffective, and
can
they
you
were an
listen?
abject
Can you
failure.
listen?
So
Can you
there's that
listen?
part.
When you first brought it up, I literally said, "Do they work?"
I don't know how you thought that was going to go. I do not know how you thought that was going to go. Chill the fuck out, Red. Absolutely unnecessary.
I'm chill. You're
And
the one acting
also,
like a
nobody
child.
wants to play your game of semantics. So chill the fuck
We're
out with that.
talking. We're
Because you're
having a
being
conversation with
intellectually
words.
dishonest, is what you're doing. You're being
It
dishonest.
worked by bringing in money. That's how it works. That's what it means to do a tariff. So
At
yes, they
the
work. And I
expense
made
of
it
the
clear. You
American
have to stop
people.
speaking to hear what I'm saying. I
I am
literally told you that
listening.
targeted tariffs are usually better. I already said that, but you won't listen because you want to speak over and mute.
Brad.
So if it's working at if it okay, you say that it's working because it's bringing in revenue, which is the bare minimum, but it's costing the American people more money. All right. In this current day and age, what we have is that we have the rate of inflation outpacing the rate of wage growth. All right. We know that much. So that is an issue because again, Americans paid about $1,200 more out of pocket last year because of the tariffs. Right? We don't see those prices coming down. And again, his tariffs were deemed unconstitutional under IEPA by the Supreme Court. They've set up a portal for those companies that paid the tariffs to get their money back, to get a refund. So that means that the American consumer, us, myself, Swan, the people listening and watching, have paid more out of pocket. These companies are going to get a refund. All right, they're going to get their money back, but we're not getting our money back. You
Right, I
can't
agree.
say
And
that
because
that
we
is
were not
successful.
talking,
Also, I'm not finished. Another thing is that you can't say that it was successful because what jobs did it bring back to the United States of America? When in
you're
fact, what we
steamrolling.
did see, I'm not wrong, what we did see is that we saw unemployment increase and we also saw manufacturing jobs decrease in the United States of America. Where was the benefit to the American people in regards to the tariffs?
So we were talking about blanketed tariffs, not just specifically Trump's tariffs. You jumped to that all by yourself with no consult with me.
Are you
And
running?
so here's the
Are
problem
you
with you
running?
talking over me.
Are you
Here's the
running?
problem with
Are
you
you
talking
running?
over me. You're
Are
not
you
hearing my
running?
points
If you're
because you're
running, just say you're
steamrolling and
running.
making 6 or 7
If you're
points and
running,
then
just say
speaking
you're
over me
running.
and muting.
Just say
Why?
you're
Why can't
running.
you just have a
If
conversation?
you are running, just say
You're
you're
acting
running.
like a child. You're acting like
If
a
you're
child.
running, say you're
You're
running.
acting like a
I'm
child.
not
You're
acting
acting
like
like
a
a child.
child.
Let me
You're
speak.
acting like you don't know
Then
what you're
let's have
talking
a
about. You're
conversation.
acting
I
scared. If
let
you're
you
scared, say you
speak, and
scared.
now it's time for me to
Nah,
respond.
engage in the
Let me respond.
conversation. What is the
I am
benefit to the
engaging in the
American
conversation,
people?
but you're being
No,
ridiculous.
this
You're being
conversation
ridiculous.
has moved along, but you're not
You're
following,
being
son.
ridiculous.
Track it. Track the conversation.
I
Okay?
would like to track the
Track the
conversation, but you
conversation.
would have to stop steamrolling and talking over me. Can we
Track
both be
the
respectful?
conversation. Answer the question.
So you asked me about blanketed tariff throughout all of time, and now you're pivoting to just Trump's tariff. I never said that Trump's tariffs was successful. You made that up by yourself.
Bullshit.
No, not
Bullshit.
bullshit. Not
Did
bullshit.
Donald
Did you
Trump
ask me
implement?
about
Hold on,
blank?
hold on. Time out.
Did
Time out.
you
Time
ask?
out.
No,
Time out.
see, you're doing
Shushies. You answer the question. Did
doing
Donald
it
Trump
again right
implement
now.
blanketed tariffs? Yes or no?
You're doing it again right now.
Did
You
Donald
asked
Trump
me if
implement
blanket
blanketed
tariffs
tariffs? Yes
ever
or no?
worked in American history. That
Did
was your
Donald
question to
Trump
me.
implement
And now you're
blanketed tariffs?
pivoting.
Yes or
And now you're
no?
pivoting.
Because I had already
Why are you
mentioned
pivoting?
Trump's tariffs. I
You're
had
moving the
already
goalposts.
mentioned
Yes,
Trump's
but you're not
tariffs.
letting me speak to it. That's the problem that I'm raising to you.
You have had so many moments to speak to it. You
You
refuse to
keep
speak to
speaking
it.
over me. You're speaking over me. You're
You
not
refuse
letting
to
me
speak
talk.
to it.
Jesus Christ.
Good God. Answer the question. Shout
This is
out to
why
Nina.
Democrats lose elections.
Shout
This
out
is
to
why you
Hello
can't win.
Mel. Thank you. Thank you both for
This is
taking
why
care.
you
Oh,
can't
not
win
from me,
elections. You can't
Mel,
be
from
civil. You can't
Swan.
have
But
a
thank you. Spin that
conversation.
shit, y'all. We wait for you to answer the question.
Yes, he did, but that's not my point here. You asked if targeted
I'm
tariffs
sorry.
work,
What was the
and you
answer
asked
to
if
the
blanket
question?
tariffs
What was
work,
the answer to the
and
question?
I
Because all I
said
hear is
yes, they
crying.
both work.
All I hear is crying.
And you're acting like a child. You're doing
All
name
I hear
calling
is
again.
crying. I didn't hear the answer to your question. Say it louder
You're
for us,
embarrassing
please.
yourself, Erica. I
Say it
know you can
louder
do
for
better.
us, please, so I can hear you. What's the answer to the question?
You're embarrassing
What
yourself.
has
I
been
know
the
you can do better.
benefit to the American people?
That American businesses got a chance.
A chance for what?
A chance to
at
make
what?
products. A chance to be able to
How did they
compete.
get a chance when several small businesses had to close? All right, that was reported as early
Small
as summer of
businesses close all the time.
2025. Additionally, another thing is that again, we saw the unemployment rate in the United States of America increase. It went up. All right. And tariffs did play a part in that. We saw prices, all right, not just for the grocery store things, all right, not just in the aisles, but prices for furniture, clothing went up, prices in regards to shoes, also home prices. All right. We saw so many appliances, all right. We saw hundreds of items increase in price because of Donald Trump's tariffs. You
Yes, that
have
is
to
how it
tell
works.
us, no, I don't have to prove any more fucking negatives here. All right?
But I asked you to
Prove to
prove a
us
negative.
that
All
they
you
were
have
of
to
a
do is
benefit.
listen.
You saying that they got a chance means absolutely nothing. Put it in fucking numbers. Don't come off of mute
You're not
until you
listening,
put it in
Erica.
numbers. I'm sick of this nonsense. This is fucking
I
stupid.
think I see why people
Anywho,
call it.
anywho, Anywho, go
This
ahead
is why
and
people call you.
pivot to something personal. I know. You might as well just run. Just run. Like just
You're
go.
the one sitting here
Because
muting me.
you cannot
You're running.
quantify
That's
this
you
information. You can't quantify anything
not
to show
listening.
us that Donald Trump's tariffs, all right, were beneficial to the American people. All you can do, though, is quantify it by negative numbers and showing just how detrimental they have been. You can do that part,
You're just
but you
muting me
can't
over and
prove
over.
anything positive.
You're just
No,
muting
because
me.
the next time you come off of mute, I want you to have
You're just
numbers.
muting
If you're
over.
not starting with
You're
numbers,
running.
Red, I
You're
can't do
running. You're
nothing
running.
for
That's
you. I'm not
pressing
running.
mute
I'm
over and
still
over again
here.
as you
This is
running.
my juke joint. I don't run from my own juke joint, but I'm not
You
doing
are
that.
running by
No, I'm
pressing mute
not.
over and over
Nah, I'm
again. You're
not.
literally
The
running.
thing is, Red, is that
Scared that I'm
you
gonna say
don't
words.
have the information.
Oh no, he's gonna say words.
You
Oh
don't have
no.
the information.
Oh, he's being respectful and saying words to me. I need to
You
mute
don't
him.
have the information.
As I was saying, of course the prices are going to go up. That is what gives businesses here a chance. Yeah, when you're buying stuff imported, it's going to cost more, and then American businesses can say, "Oh wow, I can make this for a cheaper price than that," and then they can sell their product, which they don't have a chance globally because there's too high of taxes and wages here.
Quantify it.
Already quantified.
You didn't. You didn't quantify it. That was just nothing but
Common
your
sense.
opinion. You were bloviating.
Common
That's all
sense.
you're doing.
You
You put your
you
toe on
agreed
your
that the prices are
soapbox.
going up.
You put your
You agreed
toe
that the prices are
on
going
your
up.
soapbox.
You
So
gave the
what you would
example
have to show then,
that it would
sir,
make
all right, is that it
the
actually
price of
helped
something go up
businesses.
to $50, and then
You
somebody can
would
make it for
have to
45. We
show
already
that it
talked about it.
helped
You already conceded.
businesses.
You
Is
already
what you would have
conceded,
to
lady.
show, and you're not doing that
You
because
already
you can't
conceded.
do it.
You already conceded.
I'm not sure what fanfic it is that you're writing, sir, but that's not what happened. That's
You
not
made
what
it clear
happened.
that if there was a tariff of $1,000 that made the price of something go up to $50, and a person in America made it for $40, you said that it would still make it cost more, but yeah, that money would remain in the United States, which is the purpose of a
That
blanketed
doesn't
tariff.
help
Thank
the
you, DN.
consumer because my argument was never in benefit of the darn going business. That would be a silly, that is stupid of you to even think that. Like, who are you shadow boxing against? Not that nigga ran. Not him running. That made my day. He ran. Look at God. There we go.
No way. Well,
Hold on
that was
one
for the
moment,
best.
Swine. One moment.
They went skedaddle. You know the
Thank
word
God for
skedaddle?
that
It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
That skedaddle felt great. Now, look at this, guys. We don't have a guest on the panel, all right? And guess what's going to happen? None of the YouTubers are going to call in, all right? Because they only like to call in when someone else is on the panel, all right? They're fucking weird. Anywho, why did he leave? Oh, he ran. That sucks. Okay, let me see here. Let me adjust my eyes. Shout out to Cousin Jesse for the 5. Cousin Jesse said it is appear Red has a comprehension issue with bringing back manufacturing. If you bring it back in its current state, those jobs are never returning because of automation. That part also, AI is taking over. It truly is. And he doesn't want to recognize that either. He didn't have any type of argument. All he knows how to do is be insufferable. That's it. That's all he knows how to do. Ah, geez Louise. Anywho, also, I am convinced he does not know what quantify means. So there's that part. Shout out to you, cousin Jesse. Also, Mel sent 10 and said, "Go girl, give him hell." Thank you, friend. I try. I will continue to try. Thank you very much. Also, Nishan sent $1 and said, "Can't stand these Rocket Raccoons, Sambo sellouts." Damn, not too many people like them. I don't like him either. I feel you. All right. And cousin Jesse sent 2 and said, "Cousin, he does the same babbling on Castle's Live. Bruh, you need a new talk track to help out your arguments. It's getting sad at this point." Exactly. You know what was funny, Swan, is that he resorted to ad homs, which was hilarious to me. And then when I returned the favor, he said, "Don't do ad homs." He said, "Don't do ad homs." I was like, bruh, you can't light my gas.
Even though he was doing them the whole entire time.
Yes, you can't light my gas, sir. Like, let's be fucking for real. Anywho, yes, thank you guys so very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors, guys. Drop those hearts in the chat. All right, let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's repost. Go ahead and knock out the rest of the slow motions because of what we just dealt with. I think we have like 25 of those left to go. And also, all right. If you'd like to support me, support the stream. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. Right? And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat like Wesley Pillow did. Wesley sent a $10 super chat and said, "Hi, Erica. Sorry I'm late. No worries. All right. Tell the chat I said to do all of the good things. Just did. Also, Black women's work isn't free, y'all. Consider donating through the links in the link tree. Much love." You're right on time. Y'all heard what Wesley said. All right. Let's take care of Swan while she is here, guys. Run her up and check out the links in her bio. All right. And again, everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. We thank you all so very much. All right. Let's see here. Ain't that crazy, y'all? We don't have a guest on the panel and the YouTube line hasn't rang once. I just think that is so funny. It is just hilarious to me because you know what? It's what they do. Weirdos, bruh. Just weird. Let's see. Did this person load?
Hello?
Okay, you did load. Are you, Michael,
Hello.
are you a Trump supporter?
I am not, but I do have a question.
What?
So do you support the past Democratic presidents, or do you just support the Democratic ideology, per se?
What the fuck?
Like,
Don't piss me off.
can you...
Please don't piss me off.
No.
Please don't piss me off. You gonna piss me off. So why you gonna piss me off, ain't he?
There's been...
He is. He's
Yeah,
gonna piss you off.
he gonna
No,
piss
I'm
me off.
not.
There you go. Yeah, you are. I could tell. I don't feel like being pissed off. I don't. I already feel like I need to cleanse my spirit from the demon that was here. Nicole. Thank you, Nicole, for the $9.99 super chat for the kick fund. This clown is giving me a headache. Friend, he's gone. Don't worry. But I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Thank you very much. He gonna piss me off. Do you support the Democratic Party or just the Democratic ideology? I'm sorry, y'all. I need a nap. I can tell. Hi, Jay. Are you a Trump supporter? You have a really bad echo. You gotta take us off Bluetooth, friend.
Call from.
Was on hold for a while.
What
To
the
accept,
fuck he
press
say?
1. To
Uh-oh,
send a
I'm in the
voicemail,
mood.
press
Get
2.
out of the mood. Hi, caller. Hold for one moment, please. Thank you. All right, Jay, were you able to fix your take us off of Bluetooth? I'm in the mood, y'all. I'm trying to be a better human being. I'm trying to be a better human being.
You're doing great, Erica, because I would have crashed out on red.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know what's happening. Hi. Okay, Jay, you just stay on mute, friend. All right, caller, thank you for holding. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I don't support none of them. Not from Washington to him. None of them.
Okay. What would you call in for?
What I call in for is because to make it make sense. because also too, I want to see the community in change for me and mine. And so I called in because I'm active and caring about mine. And I don't see the point when I go ahead. I heard you and him going back
Everyone,
and forth
cover your
over
ears.
semantics. I'm
Cover
like,
your
there's a lot of people
ears.
trapping people who might not have the communication skills or the standpoint to go ahead and say what they say intelligently, because you don't need a textbook to answer most of the questions. One thing was irrelevant was who did he vote for? What does that matter? If the other communities don't even make that a priority of theirs because they're autonomous and take care of themselves. We fighting everybody else's fight, but instead of fighting our own fight. Do you know, even with the DEI, we do for self, we wouldn't have to worry about it.
So, quick
During
question.
segregation, we had everything,
We're
including
not doing
hospitals,
the rambling thing. I
buses.
can't do it today. I can't
I ain't
do it
doing rambling.
today.
I'm hitting points. They
I can't
listening
do
to
it
you.
today. Yeah, you hit a few
You ain't
different
doing
points
nothing
so
but
far.
helping me.
Let me ask you a question.
All, they,
Let me
all you
ask you a
doing is helping
question
me. Go
because
ahead.
I think that voting
Ask anything.
is important. I think voting is
Hmm.
important, and the reason
On what
why
level?
is simply because of the fact that when we don't vote, all right, this is what we get.
I voted.
We get
On what
this right
level? You
here.
said this is what we get. I
We
voted.
get what we
I
get right
voted.
now. We
Did you
have
just hear what I just
states
said?
denying people who should be able to receive
I
benefits,
just
they're
said
going to
I
deny
voted.
benefits. I'm proud of you. Thank you
No,
for
he
voting.
said the
I'm
fact that
literally
he
talking
said
to what
that
it is
people
that you
who
said thus
are
far.
not citizens.
Right.
I
What?
said it don't matter if you do or don't. He said that it's people who are not citizens who are getting it. Well, I live in a state where I watch this people who are not citizens get it. They go to the DMV, don't need a social security number to get a driver's license or ID. So yes, he was right. People who are not citizens are getting these benefits.
That's a lie.
No, it's
That's
not.
like saying people commit credit card fraud. No shit. People commit credit card fraud. All right? Like if a person is committing fraud, they're committing fraud. Let's address the
You
actual
could use that
fraud.
for
I'm
everything. You
not
could use
finished
that for
talking.
everything.
What the fuck is
You,
wrong with these
I'm not.
people?
I'm different
I
from
am
you.
not
I'm not
finished
gonna curse.
talking. Shut the fuck
I'm not
up.
gonna
Does
curse.
that hurt?
I don't
Like did that
respond
work? That
to
didn't
that.
work for you? That didn't work for you? Does
No,
this
it
work
don't
for
work.
you? Okay. Get the fuck off my phone. The fuck are we doing? I'm not gonna
That's
do this.
ridiculous.
I'm not doing this. Stop fucking talking. The fuck are we doing
That's
here?
ridiculous.
Shut the fuck up.
Call from
Cortez.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Not.
The fuck are we doing here? The fuck? Are these men okay? I'm
I
gonna
don't
start
think
thinking
so.
that they're not well. Yeah, I don't think that they're well. These motherfuckers are not okay. They can't be okay. Ain't no way. Because if they were okay, all right, then they would understand respecting boundaries. If they were okay, they wouldn't talk when other people are talking. They're not well. Not well at all. Do Dirty, are you a Trump supporter? Dirty, you've been sent a request to unmute. Are you a Trump supporter? Going once, going twice. Okay, bye.
I think he's a friendly. He may not have known he was up here,
Oh, okay, that
but
makes
he's in
sense.
support of. Yeah, he's on the same wavelength.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of the slow motion. All right, and let's do that. And we did talk about the what did we talk about? We talked about the polling, so how he's failing in the 7 swing states right now at a net negative from January to now, or January of 2025 to now.
call from
Ugh. Caller, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, good morning, Erica. Nice
Good
to see
morning.
you.
It is 3:43 in the afternoon. Where are you located
Well,
at this
I'm
morning?
glad you decided to join us.
To join us? You called.
Yeah.
Fuck are we
Yeah.
doing?
Would you finally get out of bed?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, did you finally get out of bed at the crack of noon?
Get out of bed at the crack of noon? No, I've actually been up since
Yeah.
about... Swan, when did you go live today?
I started my live at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, and you had already been on. So I woke up. I've been up since about
I'll let
5
myself
o'clock
a
this
nap.
morning.
Oh, fuck. That's
Mhm.
5 o'clock this morning.
Is he playing the stream in the background because he's stupid?
No, I think that's just some feedback or something like that.
What do you want and who are you? Are you a
Feed in
Trump
the
supporter? Yes or
background.
no?
Absolutely. Why wouldn't
Okay,
I
for
be?
TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 40 years old.
Okay,
Erica.
and why are you still supporting
Yeah,
Trump?
how old are you? How
40.
old are you?
40.
You're 40? You are also 40 years old?
I didn't stutter, did I?
Well, how long have you been on government
Why
welfare,
are you
Erica?
still supporting Trump?
How long have you been on government welfare, Erica?
Why are you still supporting Trump? Who's on government welfare?
Yeah, why wouldn't I still be supporting Trump? I voted for him.
Are you unable to answer a direct question? Do you not have like any
Yeah,
reason
because
why
I
you
can
still
see
support Trump?
down the road.
You what?
Because I can see down the road. I can see where things are going.
So are you just telling us
You
that
think
you
that
can't
I
argue
only
policy?
vote with my feelings in this month or
That's
this
it.
week
So
or
you're
like
pretty
you
much
guys
just
do?
telling us that you're
So
typical
what?
MAGA.
So what happened?
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened in
Okay,
a week
we got
or
it.
in a month or 2 weeks down
We
the
got
road?
it. It's cool.
Yeah.
We got it, sir.
Yes.
We got it.
Is it cool?
Here we go. Guys, this is what
Tell
we're
me
dealing
how
with
it
right
isn't cool.
now. This is
How
what we're
isn't it
dealing
cool,
with.
Erica?
Here we
Come
go.
on, Erica. Tell me how isn't it cool? Who'd you vote for?
There you go. We're just
Who'd
dealing
you
with an
vote
angry
for?
cracker, y'all. It's an angry cracker on the phone.
Wow, here
All
comes the
right. Swan, have
racism.
you
She
ever
called
heard
me a
the
cracker.
angry cracker song?
I have not, but
I've
that
heard of
photo
Uncle
is
Cracker.
hilarious,
Have you
Shout
ever
out
heard
to
of Uncle
Kiana.
Cracker?
Shout out to Kiana.
Oh man, here comes
Yep.
your backup.
Yep,
Here
yep.
comes your backup
Shout out
because
to
a woman
Kiana.
can't handle a man on her own.
So, Swan, I did make the Angry Cracker song yesterday on a mutuals panel. And it goes a little bit something like this. He's an angry
Blah blah
cracker
blah,
because his
and then we're
penis
gonna
is
go and we're gonna
small.
do a
That's why
team
he's an
turnout. We're
angry
gonna chimp
cracker because
out.
he
We're
has a
gonna
small
eat
penis.
all the chicken.
There we go.
And we're
There
gonna
we
eat
go.
all the watermelon.
Sure.
We're gonna take up all
Last
the
I heard, white folks
welfare.
love
I
chicken and
think that
watermelon
my
too.
song is
So
better than
there's
your
that part.
song, Erica.
All right. It looks like you all are always in line at
No,
Popeyes.
come on.
There's
I'm
that. All
making you
right.
laugh.
You
At
love
least
those
I'm
dry
making you
biscuits.
laugh. Yeah, I'm making
Mm-hmm.
you laugh,
Are
right?
you
Huh?
finished or are you done? You jive turkey?
I mean, I'm the one who called you, and
You're
you're
such
the
an
one who
angry
answered.
cracker.
But
You're
no,
boring though.
do I sound
You're
angry? We're
boring.
having fun here. Are we not having fun,
No one's
Erica?
having
Come on.
fun. You're just weird.
I think we are
You're just
because all I
a
see is
weirdo.
smiles.
You know,
Yeah,
I think you could do
okay.
better in
But
life.
I take
All
that
right.
as a
I
compliment.
honestly think that you
Yeah,
should go
I
back and
take
get
that
your
as a compliment.
GED. Go get your GED.
Well,
All right.
I
Get that.
have
Hey,
a
hey,
diploma.
hey,
Yeah, I
hey.
have.
Go on timeout. Shut the fuck up. All right. No one cares about all that manic stuff. Okay. Calm down. All right. You've been a little bit manic. All right. You got to calm down. All right. I know you took your
You put
uppers
me
today.
on
Hey,
hold
hey,
with
hey,
some
hey,
elevator,
hey,
some
hey,
elevator music.
hey,
Erica,
listen. You're weird. Calm down.
Erica.
I'm just gonna
Yes,
hang up on you now,
I
though. Okay.
am weird.
All
You know
right.
what?
You go
I've had a lot of people
have
tell
a
me.
day.
But you
All
want to know
right.
what?
Don't punch any walls,
Erica,
and you
I
leave
saw
that
you
dog
earlier.
alone. There you go. The fuck are we doing?
Unbelievable.
What's wrong with these people? Fucking weirdos. Bruh. Flower ferrets are not okay. All right. He's gonna go smash some beer cans in the parking lot. I'm sorry, I'm in his front yard, which is a parking lot. So there's that. That's what he's gonna go do. Good grief. The fuck are we doing? These people are not okay. Colleen, are you a Trump supporter? Colleen going once.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No
I didn't mean to
worries.
get on. I'm sorry,
No
dear.
worries, love. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was. That person, I think they need more than an intervention. They need some inpatient care. Outpatient,
Yeah,
they
that
could
was
do it.
unheard.
Yeah, that was weird. Ugh. I don't know. Don't know. Drinking beer at the trailer park guest. They have like guest lots at trailer parks. I don't know how this works. Is that a thing? Oh, here we
Call
go.
from
Corey.
Hi, good afternoon. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I just was listening to what you were saying, and as a fellow black person, like you can't be calling people crackers like that, lady. Like it's just fucked up.
Cracker.
I'm a black dude. Like I don't know what you're.
Cracker. I don't give a fuck.
Why are you
I
doing
like to
that,
roll
man?
my R's when I say it.
What do you say,
Cracker.
Swan?
You literally make us
You roll
look
your
bad.
R's.
That's so weird.
Cracker.
Yes.
Why are you doing that? That's not.
It's a nice way to say it. It makes it sound all fancy though, Swan. You know they're not fancy.
Damn,
That's
lady.
true.
I just
He's a
had to let
black
you know,
dude.
like,
Hey.
I'm
If
sitting
you're
here. I'm
black,
sitting here
what did
listening.
Florida say? What did Florida say?
I'm sitting
What
here
did
listening
Florida
with my three
say?
cousins in. I'm sitting here listening to my three cousins in Detroit, and we're
And
all
your
just
three
like, this
cousins
is
in
the
Detroit. What
reason.
up, though? What up, though?
Yeah. This is
Yeah, you don't
weird,
know.
man.
You're not from no goddamn Detroit. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm literally.
You're not from Detroit. Shut up. I'm a
See,
black dude.
now you're going against
Hey, I'm
somebody
sorry.
who's
Hey,
also
Swan.
on your
Shut
side.
up. Shut up.
So now
Stupid.
you're going against someone who's on your
Shut
side.
up.
What are you
You don't
doing?
get to
That's
tell
weird.
people. You don't get to tell people how to respond. All right.
No,
You
I'm
don't get to
I'm
tell
not
people how
telling you
to
how to
respond to
respond. I'm
aggression.
saying
You don't get to tell people how to
I'm just
respond
letting
to
you know how you're.
racism. You don't
I'm
get to
just
tell
letting you
people
know
how to
how you're coming
respond to
across. That's
anything.
all.
So
Hey,
how about you? How about
I'm
you
on
do
your
this?
side. I'm
Do
just trying to
this.
let you know how you're
Hey,
coming across. When you
hey,
call
do
people
this for
cracker,
me.
you make
Okay,
all of the
nigga.
rest of us look
And
real
what?
bad. You make us look bad.
Oh no, not
It is.
respectability
All of
politics.
this. You
Oh
sound like a child. So
no.
I'm not going
Oh
to talk to some childish lady.
no. Oh no, you gonna hang up? Go. Thank you. Bye. Okay, anywho. Get the fuck off my phone. What are we doing?
Did he forget that white people created a whole entire structure that demonizes us?
No,
At one
I think he
point?
did forget. But that was a white
call
guy.
from
Apollo.
That's why he got so mad at Cracker.
to accept, press 1.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hello?
Yes. Hi. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay. And why are you still supporting Trump?
I'm sorry, I can't do this. I told my son I was going to do this, but I'm not a Trump supporter. He's a fucking idiot. Excuse my language.
Okay. All
My
right.
son likes your show. He told me to call in and at least pretend to be a Trump supporter.
Why would he want you to do that? That's stupid.
He's 17.
Oh yeah, that's stupid. He's 17. Okay. All right. All right. Well, you take care. You have a great day.
You have a great show, and I'll
Thanks.
enjoy watching it.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bruh, I need a nap. It's nap time. Jesus fucking Christ. I put a hex on myself. Shit, what happened to the time when he didn't call?
Call from
Harold.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
29.
I'm sorry, how old?
29.
29 or 49? I'm sorry. I missed it.
49.
49. Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I don't know. I like him. I think he's a good president.
You know what? That is honestly the best answer that I've ever had, and I'm not even kidding you. No lie.
Yeah.
No lie. Best answer ever. What led you to that conclusion? Like, what did he do to lead you to believe that he's the best president ever?
I think he's more for the people.
What does that mean?
I don't know, because like you know, his casinos and stuff, and you know,
his
the
casinos.
stuff he's doing. Yeah.
Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
Do you want me to take you seriously, or are you what do you want me to do? Like, how would you like for me
I
to
don't know.
respond? This is choose your own
I think-
adventure. How would you like for me to respond to that?
I think he's more Democratic than Republican.
Choose your own adventure. How do you want me to respond to that?
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. No,
But
okay.
you're live
So,
now?
like the casino thing, friend, he doesn't own any
Yeah.
casinos. He went bankrupt. He don't own no casinos.
Okay.
He bankrupted, what was it? 4 casinos.
Uh,
Yeah. So there's that. Okay. And you think that he's more Democratic than Republican. Why would you say that? What has led you to believe that?
I don't know. I think he's like more for the people, the minorities. I think most of the stuff he's like into is more minority based driven.
Do you understand the question when I say like what led you to believe that? Do you understand that question? Because if not, it's okay. Because when I ask you that question, that what that would mean is that you will respond with things that Trump has actually done, all right, that would make you infer, okay, your claim. Like what led you to a logical conclusion that Donald Trump is more for the people? What did he
I
do?
don't know. Well, mm, he has a building in Chicago.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
He-
I hate it here so fucking
I gotta go.
much. Woo wee zoo wee mama. All right. All right. You know, when I was a young warthog, I never thought that I'd be doing this. But here I am, doing this. I, I have a love of politics. I have a love of like discourse, civil discourse. All right. I I have a zest for learning. I love to learn. So if you can teach me something, it's like pretty cool. And I'm like, yay, it's awesome. So awesome. But every day, when I log into this goddamn whatever this is, like my whole setup here, all right, thousands of dollars setup, you know, you know, and people like that call in. People like everyone who has called in today. Yes, when I was a young warthog. All right. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Why are they so stupid? And y'all, every single day, all right? What I try to do, because I tell myself before every single live, don't call anyone stupid. Don't call anyone stupid. And then the person opens their mouth. And as soon as they open their mouth, what do I call them? Stupid. Because it's okay to call people stupid. All right. It's okay to call people stupid. By all means, I think you all should go get you a shirt from hectorshops.com, hectorshops.com with 2 R's, and get you It's Okay to Call People Stupid shirt. I have 2 of them. I'll wear one when I return on Thursday. Also, guys, if you don't remember, I'm off for the next 3 days. I am Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I will not be live on YouTube or over here on TikTok, unfortunately, unless it's like something random where we won't be talking about politics. But I'm definitely going to be off. So pretend like you're going to miss me. All right. I guess we're doing another round of the slow motions. Let's go ahead and knock those out. Also, guys, let's get these taps up. We should have our taps over. Let me see. What number are we at? Ooh, we should be over 200,000 already. So let's do that. So tap, tap, tap the screen, guys. You don't have far to go. Also, if you take a look in the left-hand corner of your screen and you see my name and it says follow, please do follow. Also, guys, take a look at the gift gallery. We're currently in the B2 gift gallery, and that is how TikTok rewards engagement because, TikTok loves gifts and shit. So if you want to become a title gifter, light it up. Spin that shit. It's all appreciated. Thank you so, so very much. And please, 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 let's make sure that we are taking care of Swan while she's here, or as I like to call her, Swan Amberly Jenkins. Let's take care of her while she's here. And I'm going to say thank you to Jasmine for the 5. Jasmine said that angry cracker photo was hilarious. Also, how is he going to call you a racist when he's the one that assumed you were on welfare? Exactly. That is a stereotype, sir, a racist stereotype at that. So there's that part. There's that. You know, white people. I just wanted to say that. All right. That's one of their favorite things to do is to make shit racial. And then once you engage is, why are you being racist? Why is everything about race with you people? And I'm like, you brought it up, not me. Not me. Not me. Oh, the wiener photo. Oh, it's gonna make you uncomfortable. You gotta live with it because it's gonna come out a lot. It's gonna come out a lot. Like they're always angry. They're never happy. They're just some angry birds. They are.
I think it's hilarious.
It's fucking funny as
Really
hell.
funny.
It's the best thing ever. Like when Key put that up on the screen, I said, Key, I need it, please. I beg. I beg you. And then she ended up sending it to me. I was like, that's the best thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's so accurate. Thank you. Chelsea gets it. It's like the fucking best thing ever. Anywho, I wanted to talk to you all about this because when the war in Iran first started, all right, I remember speaking about this. The United States of America does not have enough weapons to continue this war. They just don't. God damn it. Every single fucking time I want to start talking about news, they motherfuckers call in.
Call from.
This.
Edgar.
I gotta calm down. My bad.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
I voted for Trump.
Okay. Are you still supporting him today?
Not really.
Okay. So, what'd you call in for?
Really, just because I voted for him. Like, so that I guess I could support was his big, beautiful bill. That's pretty much it.
Okay. So, you do support the big, beautiful bill, is what you said? I just want to make sure I heard you right.
Yes, that's the only thing really I support.
Okay. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
30.
Okay. All right. What about the big, beautiful bill is it that you support?
Mainly just the part where it increased salt cap and pretty much the no tax on overtime.
So, the salt tax, all right. So, the local tax, and then also the no tax on overtime, which that expires in 2028, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on one moment.
Call from.
I'm not about to do that
John
boring ass
Blackwell.
conversation with him.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Very much so.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
46.
Okay. All right. And why are you still supporting Trump? Just like your top reason.
Well, what's happening in Iran?
I'd rather talk about that. All right. Hold on one moment, okay?
Sure, go for it.
Thank you. All right, caller. The no tax on tips is a deduction. You still pay for the taxes throughout the year. Then you can get a deduction. I believe up to what, $25,000. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. All right, and again, it's only up until 2028. And has there been any legislation to codify it?
No, I don't think there is legislation. I think that's going to be something that probably, 2028, they're going to try to push so people could be like, oh, we'll vote again. But honestly, I just like the break because every year that my taxes, I always have to owe. And this year, it's the first time I did not have to owe tax to the IRS.
Awesome. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm happy for you. Also, enjoy the salt tax. Thank you for holding, caller. All right. The war on Iran, you're actually supporting that. That's very surprising. A lot of Trump supporters actually don't support the war. Um, Give us your reason
You
as
know
to why
why?
you do.
Okay, here's the reason why. For 40 plus years, Iran has been building itself to be North Korea 2.0. Do you know why we can't attack North Korea? There's a reason. We allowed them to continue to build up their arms to a point in which they were unattackable. You're dealing with a religious theocracy that truly wants to kill everyone that isn't one of them. This has been kicked around for years. Biden said it, Obama said it, Hillary said it. Everyone's gone after Iran because of what they are. You know, the Iranian people, most of them are Persians, correct? Not Muslim. They're under a Muslim theocracy. They begged us in December and January to help them, while 50 to 60,000 of them were murdered. Now, we have helped them militarily. The next step is up to them for their freedom. If this hadn't been done, what would have happened is the Chinese relief funds that were coming to help Iran build up their ballistic technology would make it so that they were untouchable. Then they now control the Strait of Hormuz. So once they control the Strait of Hormuz, by the way, do you know how they control the Strait of Hormuz? Because I bet you don't. Do you know that other little place that's right below the Strait of Hormuz? They bombed the living hell out of them in the 70s to make sure that no port existed on that side, because the IRGC wanted control of the entire world's oil supply coming through that area, which they have successfully done, and held every country in that area hostage since. If we didn't do it now, there would be no chance that Israel would survive. There would be no chance that Qatar survives. There would be no chance that Saudi Arabia survives. That's the reason. This is the steelman argument for this. You understand that?
I'm sorry, I muted myself. Oh, so I'm sorry. Did you say that Iran was also did you just still man yourself? The fuck? What? You just still man
That's
yourself.
that's the
Okay.
ste-
Okay.
that's the steelman argument for why we went in. This,
That's not what a still man is. A still man is when
that's
I
exactly what
like
a
repeat
steelman
your
is.
argument to you. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Because you
Anywho,
don't have
did you
because you don't
say
no
did you I
you
just want to
don't
make sure
have
I
the
understood
argument.
what it is what you said. Did you
Hmm.
say that Iran bombed the Strait in the 70s when the Shah
Yes.
was in power?
No. 79 and past, they bombed Ottawa, the country just below the strait. They blew up all of their ports. You know why they blew up all their ports? Because that's where all of the actual national shipping was going through that period. Then they closed down the strait and basically ransomed anybody's ships. So
The
you
tanker
can't
war, right?
allow
Was that the tanker war?
no, prior to.
Prior
They've been
to?
doing this for quite some time. You know that, right? And you're not your questioning is really so. So why would you not go into Iran? Is the question.
Why wouldn't I go into Iran? I just want to kind of
Yeah.
address some
Why?
of the points that you actually brought up. That's what I
Okay.
wanted to do.
Address.
Yeah. So, anywho, what we would actually have to take a look at in regards to this is that this is a failed attempt at the Trump administration to show its might, basically to show that might equals right. Just because you can doesn't
Why?
mean that you
Why?
should. Oh, I didn't ask you no
Why
questions.
do
I'm gonna
you?
keep talking.
Why do you think
Nope,
might
nope,
is right?
nope. You'll get to ask questions when I'm finished. Thank
Okay,
you.
go for it.
Appreciate you. Thanks
Mhm.
so much. Your cooperation, your assistance in this matter is greatly appreciated. Okay. So, as I
Certainly.
was saying, again, this is a failed attempt by the Trump administration to show might equals right. All right. They've had plenty of times they said that is peace through strength, is what they've said. All right. And what we're seeing now is that does not equal right, because the United States of America doesn't even have the munitions to continue on with this war. Also, another thing is that strategically, this was a bad idea. Donald Trump would have to sit and ask himself why no other Joint Chiefs of Staffs, why no other top generals, why no other Department of Defense secretaries, and why no other presidents or Secretary of States, all right, decided that going to war with Iran, actual war with Iran, was the right thing to do, was a good idea, because the main thing that they have at their disposal that they can use, all right, to disrupt everything, all right, that is going on globally, okay, everything is the Strait of Hormuz. They didn't think about that. Do you understand? So now that I think that you do understand, all right,
Oh
Donald
no, I don't
Trump
understand your position.
is a bad planner.
Well,
So my
that's not
position, hold on
no,
one
that's
moment,
not a
I'm going to
bad
make you
plan.
understand. It
Hold
actually
on.
is a bad plan,
But
because you don't go
you're not
into
making me
war when you
understand.
don't
You're just
have any
voicing your opinion
munitions,
on that
when you
particular
don't have any
section of the
munitions,
war.
when your interceptors
We
and
have
your
plenty of
Patriot missiles
munitions.
cost $2 million or more to make
Yes,
and
they
take
do.
2 years from start to finish to make, all right,
So
you
what?
don't go into war when you don't have enough of them. So there's that
What's
part.
the national?
That's why we're
What is
not bombing them
what
right
is the
now. So there's
national
that part.
GDP
There's that.
amount of money that's
It
actually
doesn't
spent
matter
on the
what the
military?
GDP
Less
is,
than
sir. No,
15%.
actually, no, it
Less than
doesn't.
15%
It
for the
doesn't.
military.
It
It
does
does.
not
Now,
matter.
the
The
fact
fuck are
that
we asking
previous
about that
presidents,
for?
the fact that previous
That's why you're going to go on hold. I'm not doing over talking today. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Stop over talking me.
stop
You
over
don't
talking
get
me.
to ask me a question, and then when I start
I'm not
answering your
asking you a
question,
question. I'm
you
actually making you
literally
a
asked a
point.
question.
No. You
You said,
told me
what
what
is
my
the
opinion
GDP?
was or
And before I
should
can even
be.
answer what
What
the
I am
GDP is,
telling
you
you.
continue to start talking. Do
Well,
you
because
have a
you're not
fucking
listening
issue? Do
to
you have an
points. Well,
impulse
yeah,
control
because
issue? Like,
well,
what
do
is wrong
you
with you
know
people
how
to the
to
point where you
actually
can't
debate?
shut the fuck up? What is
Well,
wrong
because you
with
don't know how to
you?
debate.
How are
My
you a
job is to
grown
come
ass
here
person,
and
but you
teach
can't
you.
go back on hold? There you go. Go back on hold. You can't shut the fuck up. You won't shut up. That's
If
it.
if they won't be quiet, it's just a
Yeah,
rejection
come
of the
on with this damn
conversation.
noise.
Oh,
Good
sorry.
grief. It's okay. It wasn't yours, Liv. He has way too much background noise. What was that?
No, if when
Swan?
yeah, when they can't do that, to me, that's a rejection of the discussion and the dialogue because there's no possible way to get through a dialogue. So it's like, what's the point? That man started talking a mile a minute when you first got up or when you first called in.
And like, it's not only that. It's like as soon as I started talking and I said like 5 words, what did he do? He started talking again.
Just immediately,
Yeah, he
over
started
talking.
talking. Like, shushies. Quiet, piggy. Okay. My friend brings up a really good point. If you can't control yourself and stop over talking, what you're doing is you're conceding because there's nothing left for us
That
to
is what
discuss.
you
It
are
means
doing.
that
Correct.
you cannot engage
That is,
in the actual conversation. As
well,
soon as I
you don't
started
know how
talking
debates work.
and I gave 5 words, you immediately started over talking.
Like you did. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm only giving you back your debating technique. If you
Actually,
want to
no,
have an
you
actual
haven't.
debate, we can. Oh, yes,
I'm
I
so
have.
sorry.
I've
When
watched
you
you
called
for a very
in and
long
I
time
asked you
now.
why you still
I
supported Donald
know.
Trump, you literally
Because
spoke
I
for
like what
over a
he's doing.
minute.
I
You're a
like
fucking
what he's
idiot. Get
doing,
off
and
my phone. I don't have to deal with you. And definitely don't have to deal with this person. Anywho, the fuck are we doing here? All right, sir? Like, good gosh. All right, you have diarrhea of the mouth. Go check out that explosive diarrhea of the mouth that you have. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck are we doing? I don't have to talk to you. And if you were fucking listening, you would know that the point is that this war is an abject failure. Donald Trump made an extremely bad decision going into war with Iran. That is the point. The fuck? All right. You can list off, you can gish gallop from the beginning about all of the different points, all right, that you think justify going to war with Iran. It doesn't make you right. It has been a failure. Prices are up in many different aspects. All right. We now have another shipping channel that's actually closed. I always mispronounce it, so I'm not going to try. But like, what are we doing? What is happening
Baba
here?
Midden Street.
Yes. I always mispronounce that for some reason. So
Took me a lot of tries to get that right.
okay, so we're definitely not doing that. I think this is a racist guy calling in. I want him
Call
to.
from.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, Erica, it's me again. Why won't
Okay,
you
it
let
is
that man
you. There
speak?
you go. All right, there you go. Thanks for calling back so you can get blocked. Thank you for the confirmation, dickhead. Anywho, person on the panel, Randy, are you a Trump supporter? Randy going once. Randy going twice. All right, Randy. Not dealing with it. I don't have to talk to you. I just want to let them know that. I don't have to talk to you. If you can't behave yourself, I don't have to talk to you. The fuck? No, I don't. Caller, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, you can go too. Bye. Get off my panel. Thank you. Makes me know, never mind. Anywho, hold on one moment, y'all, because I can't talk with gum in my mouth, but the gum does calm me down. One moment.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Let's push these likes up. Share this live out. If you have not reposted the live yet, please repost the live. Listen, Erica's labor is not free. So them pay links need to get hit up, okay? Hit up the pay links. You already know what to do if you're on over on the YouTube side, but I think there's got to be an immense amount of support for Erica always getting on here, giving information to the people that the people need, and having to deal with these, as my brother Solid would say, kedunkachuds.
Oh, these are like the worst of the worst Kedunkachuds. I think they have a class of their own. I missed some. My bad. I had to open up over here. I think I missed something over on studio. Anywho, I'm before I go into anything, God, motherfucker.
Call
I've never
from.
seen someone get upset at phone calls. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
50.
50? Okay. All right. I have to say a few thank yous and then I'll be right with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Erica.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. I had to bring this out. Okay. I feel like I missed something. Wesley, thank you for the $5 super chat. Wesley said, Erica, you need the tinnitus tone for ramblers. That was all I heard as the last caller was talking. Put them in their place. Much love. Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate you. Also, Wesley sent $2. All right. It said, as a white man, call us crackers. And Jesus Christ. Jesus Wesley. All right, and I am gonna still say cracker. Zach, thank you for the $10 super chat. Zach said for your sanity. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Draw some hearts in the chat for Wesley Pillow and for Zach. I appreciate y'all. All right. Also, tell them to spin that shit. All right, let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Do like Swan says. All right. All right. Turn the lights up. All right. Light the gifts up. Just do all the good things. And please, please, please take care of Swan while she's here. All right. And yeah, here we go. All right. Liv just got here. I don't know what Liv is doing, but he here. Okay. So do all other good things, guys. We appreciate y'all. All right. Thank you so much for holding, caller. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I support Trump because the alternative is worse. And the Democrats are completely eating up with communism at this point. And, I was a Democrat voter for years and a party voter, as a matter of fact, straight down the party line. And I just, my father served in the Vietnam War, and I just can't stand with communists. So I just support them because the America First concept is that we're going to support American values, which are anti-communist.
So, like, what is communism?
Well, a communist is any socialist. I mean, anybody that pushes socialism is a commie, and socialists don't value life, and commies hate God, and they just want to destroy a country from within, and they're about authoritarianism and
They're just communism is evil, and that's why we fought the
That's
Vietnam War, and that's why we were involved in the Cold War, and
but
it's just very anti-American.
but that's not what communism is. I was asking you for a definition.
You want the
No,
Karl
it's
Marx
fine. That's why I made
Manifesto?
that face. This is literally all you,
A
like you all
communist
day.
is someone that pushes socialism.
Communism is someone who pushes socialism.
That's correct.
I want what I want you to understand is that you have it backwards. Socialism, then communism. You had it in the inverse.
Yeah, they're both
But
evil
so
in my
like what's
mind as a
socialism
white
then?
male
What's
Christian.
socialism?
Socialism is a political philosophy where they take away all your property rights and all your civil rights and human rights, and they basically turn you into a slave of the state.
Oh, no. Good grief. No, it just simply means that the
That's
workers own the
the
means
worker.
of production. That's it. You got it,
Yes,
Swan.
but how do they own the means of production? They have to take everything, make it a statism. You have no civil rights. You have no property rights. You have no human rights. I'm here in Florida. We have a lot of defectors from Cuba, and I'm very familiar with what communism does to a country, as well as Venezuela, for that matter.
Okay. Most of the people, like the Cuban people that live in Florida, a lot of them left because they wanted to continue living within a capitalistic society. So that's incorrect.
Yes, they wanted a
The
free
other issue that I
communism
have,
for a capitalist society. I agree.
the other, okay, the other issue that I have with what you're saying is that Democrats being communist couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. Democrats are
I wish it were.
pro-communism.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
pro-communist.
Democrats
I
are.
agree.
I'm so sorry, sir. Listen, hey, I would love to have an equitable dialogue with you, but you can't keep talking over me because you're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying.
Oh, I believe in civil disclosure. My apologies.
Okay, I believe in adults knowing how to wait their turn, but Democrats are not communists. They are pro-capitalism.
I wish.
I don't know where you got this idea from.
Their platform, the Democrat Socialist platform, the way they talk about things, and commies always try to lighten the words or make it sound good, but it's definitely an
Oh,
authoritarian takeover.
okay. So you don't know what
Like
democratic
the
socialism is. That's the problem.
Explosion Act, for example, or the Unaffordable Health Care Act, things like those are just they word them in a way, the Green New Steel. All these things are just communist takeovers of our rights and in a way to just overtax us and to take our money away.
Okay. Can you tell me what you think democratic socialism is?
Democrat socialism is the Democrat Party being taken over by commies, and that they're going to push socialism as a means of the way to govern in America, which is adherent and against our Constitution.
No, that's not what democratic socialism is.
Well, that's not what they tell
Democratic
you what
socialism
it
still
is,
Ask
but
me
fun.
a
if you look
question.
into
Let me
the
ask you a
actual
question.
platform, is what it is.
So I do have a
No,
question
but
for
that's
you.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the Nordic model?
The Nordic model is that they're going to overtax those and overtax the people to push for free healthcare and stuff like that. And then a lot of people actually leave England and come to America because they can't make any money in that system.
England doesn't do
They
the
have to
Nordic
pay for
model.
so many. Well, I mean, they're taken over by socialists, just like the Norwegians you're speaking of, like the Swedish or Denmark or Norway. It's all the same thing. They come in with socialism. They overtax the citizens. They take away your right
Do people still
to be
own
a
private
consumer.
property?
Yes, they take away your
They
private
still own.
property.
No, no,
Exactly
no, no,
correct.
no. I said, do people still own private property
They
under the
might
under the
own it, but
Nordic
it's at an
model?
extreme tax burden.
I'm sorry?
They might own it, but it's an extreme tax burden.
So if they
They're going to
own
be
private
overcharged.
property, but they're just taxed, wouldn't that still be capitalism?
It's not. It's not. The market isn't determining the property value.
Yeah,
Like
it
here in
is.
America, your property. It is okay.
Yeah, the market is still determining their value. They just pay a tax on it, sir. That's all.
Oh,
So you
so
still
so
have
the
private corporations. You still have, of course, the actual private property. All right, you're just taxed on it. That's it. That would still be capitalism, yes or no?
well, capitalism gives us the ability to make our decisions with our dollars, and then we vote with our dollars, and we are able to change policy with the amount of money that we bring in. And if of course, the socialists don't
You
believe
have
in
a
the middle
hard time
class.
answering questions. I
They
see. It's
want
like you have a hard time
rich or
answering
poor with
questions.
no middle
Am
class.
I supposed to just allow you to just like go on and on and on without answering the question that was asked of you? Because I did ask you a very specific question, right? Is it still
Well,
capitalism?
I'm
Yes or no? And the answer would
yes,
be
you're right.
yes, it is capitalism because it is.
It's
All right, because there's still people, all right, who are working in the Nordic countries, and while they do have certain like welfare benefits that are taken care of, they're still being exploited because the people who own, all right, the private property, i.e., the companies, all right, are still profiting off of their excess labor. So there's that part.
right.
Okay, so that's capitalism. Is it not? Are you going to tell me I'm wrong when it comes to capitalism?
Um, it's a European model which isn't conducive with America. I don't know why we always get clumped in with Europe. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Bruh.
But how about I ask you a question? You think socialism is evil?
No,
Wow. Do you think commies hate God?
no.
You don't think commies hate God? The Karl Marx Manifesto specifically said that they're the party.
I don't think that
His
commies hate
his
God.
entire background is about following Satan, and that they're here to kill Christians.
I have a communist on the panel. Is that true?
No, not at all.
Yeah, is
I'm an
that true?
atheist. I
Commies
don't
on the
have any
panel. Let's
hatred.
hear
I
it.
just don't believe it exists. Yeah, it's not
What
true,
happened?
sir. I'm an atheist.
No,
Sir, hold on. I'm so
you're a
sorry.
what?
I'm an
You're an atheist?
atheist.
Mm.
Yeah, I just don't believe in God. I don't believe in religion. I'm not religious at all. But it doesn't mean like I worship the devil. Sir, what this is this is how old did he say he was again?
I don't remember. I think 40 or
What's your
50
age,
something.
sir?
50.
Okay, this is Red Scare propaganda. Everything that you are saying is 100% Red Scare propaganda.
It's scary.
And this is being
It's
put.
scary.
Wait, sir, can I please finish? I would just love to finish what I'm saying and then I'll listen to you.
Absolutely. My apologies.
What you're doing is pushing out these narratives that you've been hearing coming from Trump. I recently heard him speaking on communism. What people fail to realize is that the United States is a capitalistic economy and has been since its inception. Democrats
Thank you, Jesus.
still work within that same capitalistic framework, right? Communism is something completely different. I think that because there are terms that are being thrown around that people don't necessarily understand, a lot of times they will kind of give into quick answers, right? To just like I guess do away with it, right? So the narrative right now that's being pushed is that communism is evil and communism is bad. Um,
The
you don't
narrative.
have to worry about that. For hold on, sir. Listen, just listen to me for a second, please.
I
You don't
am.
have to worry about You don't have to worry about communism right now. Democrats are pro-capitalism. Republicans are pro-capitalism. I think this is just a misunderstanding of terms and what these terms actually mean. And you will find out that it will put you at ease to know and understand that Democrats, they're not for communism either.
I want you to
They're
hear
not.
something.
So, out of the people
Sir,
in the
sir.
Democrat Party going into midterms, how many are pro-American?
So all of them. So I want you to hear something.
Let's hear it.
Dignity and opportunity. And I promise you, I will be pragmatic in my approach. Look, I'm a capitalist. I believe in free and fair markets. I believe in consistent and transparent rules of the road to create.
Who was that speaking?
In my approach.
Come on back. What's up?
Who is that speaking?
No, I didn't hear. I actually went back to the video because I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Who
It
was
didn't
it?
come
You
through on
just
my
played
phone.
it.
I tried to, but then I paused it when I heard you back on the phone.
What did they say? Because you just played it.
I don't know. It didn't come through on my phone. I didn't hear it, young lady. I'm not lying about that.
It was literally
But anyway,
Kamala Harris
Kamala.
advising everyone at a speech that she is a capitalist and that she believes in free and fair markets. She's a
Yeah, but her
capitalist.
actions don't
Is
indicate
Kamala
that.
Harris a Democrat?
Kamala Harris is a twisted evil woman. If you want to get into that. I mean, we
I
can
didn't
talk about
ask you for
child
your opinion
trafficking. We
on
can talk
Kamala
about.
Harris. I asked you what her
Okay.
party affiliation is, sir.
Communist.
And also another thing, I'm pretty sure that you did hear it because you said, "Here we go," once she started talking.
No, I didn't say that.
You literally said that. You're full of shit. Anywho,
Okay, I'm glad you think that, but I'm very adamant about my stances on
all right.
loving
When
America,
you're
being a
finished when you're
patriot,
finished
hating
this, you can
communists.
rewind it. You'll hear yourself. You
Okay,
said,
we'll
"Here
do.
we go." Anywho,
All right.
all right. Democrats and Republicans alike are all capitalists. Okay. All right. Even Democratic socialists are capitalists. They all have to operate within a capitalistic framework. That's it. The only thing different about Democratic socialists is that they want to use the tax revenue that is collected in order to pay for social benefit programs. That's it. They want to cut down on military spending, all right, and try to ensure that people have health care, all right, and the money to buy food. That's pretty much all they want. That's it. It'll still be capitalism. You've just fallen for propaganda. That's all there is to it.
I think that they invaded our country. They're using the subsidies that are supposed to go to Americans to pay for their illegal immigrant army, and they are
I'm sorry, what?
overtaxing the good American people in order to take good Americans who need stuff like food stamps, stuff like SNAP, and they're taking them off those benefits so they can supply them to the illegal immigrants. That's what I think is going on with
that. Whose tax plan are we currently under, sir?
That's a good question because the
No, just
Inflation
answer it. I
Explosion
don't
Act
need
did
you to. I
pass.
don't need you to go on a journey. Just answer the question. Whose tax plan are we currently under?
We're under the Trump administration, but the taxation
Okay,
comes
all right.
from
So we're under the
Inflation
Trump
Explosion
administration.
Act
Are
and
we under
other
the
things
Trump
under the
administration? Are we under
Brandon
the Trump
administration.
administration tax plan in 2024?
I hope so because they certainly he didn't get away with it. He did
What
not do
about
away with the individual
2023?
mandate. Well, I know my last tax return was taken,
I just
and that
need
was
you to answer
over
the
the.
question.
He didn't take
2023,
away
were
the
we under the
individual
Trump
mandate.
administration tax plan? Yes or no?
I don't think so. It might have been 2024 though. So it's usually the year after
How
you get
will we
elected.
be? How will we be under the Trump administration tax plan in 2024, but not under the Trump administration tax plan in 2023?
The year that you get elected, you still have to go through that year's cycle with the previous tax plan. That's why.
Sir, what is the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act?
Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Tell me all about it. Let's hear it.
Be quiet, Siri. Go ahead.
Let's hear it. Tell me all about it. Tell me about the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
The Tax Cuts
That's
and
probably
Jobs
money.
Act is
Honestly,
the current
that's
tax
probably money to
structure that we're
Ukraine.
currently
That's probably money
under.
to Ukraine.
Am I answering your question or no? The Tax Cuts
No,
and
go ahead.
Jobs
I'm sorry.
Act is the current tax structure that we're under.
Mm.
And it was signed in 2017 and it started in 2018. Who was president
that.
during those 2 years?
Oh, yeah, that was Trump, man. Those are the best years. Man, I got
Okay, so if
5
it was
grand on my
Donald
tax return
Trump,
back then. I
sir,
was loving that, man.
by
I
all
was loving
means.
them years.
Oh my God, here we go. This person's ridiculous. Listen, please. Okay. How is it that some way, somehow, the Democrats and the socialists are taking the tax money from good American citizens, as you put it, because you want me to take you seriously. That's what you put it as. But
I'm just stating facts.
we're under Donald Trump's tax plan. Make that make sense. To the over 1,000 people watching, you make it make sense.
Because we got inundated during the Brandon administration with the Green New Steel and all these commie attacks on the U.S.
When
dollar.
was the Green New Deal put into law? When was that put into law? Tell me the date.
It was restated as the Inflation Explosion Act. All right, but it's still
How
the Green
can
New
it be the
Steel, and it's
Inflation
still
Explosion Act? All right, when 1 year, actually, even let's say months, just a few months after it was implemented, we started to see inflation go down. So what you just did is that you basically claimed that the Green New Deal was put into law. We know that it wasn't. You pivoted because you knew you was wrong and tried to call it the
No, it was
Inflation Reduction
renamed,
Act.
I
I'm
said.
not finished. And tried
Yes.
to call it the Inflation Reduction Act. You don't know what communism is. You don't know what socialism
I
is.
certainly
I'm
do.
starting to, and you didn't know that we were
Absolutely.
under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. You didn't know that either. You didn't know that we were under Donald Trump's tax plan in 2023 and 2024, which is fucking odd. But here we are. All right. You
Well,
made the
he didn't do
absurd
away with the
claim. I'm
individual
not finished. You
mandates
made the
from the.
absurd claim that some way, somehow, that is Democrats and is Democratic socialists who are taking all the tax money from good American citizens. But again, we're under the tax
That's right.
plan. What I have been able to infer from this conversation, sir, is that you don't know nothing. Okay? All right, you're stupid. And I don't have
Okay.
to engage with stupid. I'm not going to continue to have this conversation and pretend that you are smart. I'm not doing it.
Because I'm
Okay?
right.
I bid you adieu, sir. All right? You go read a fucking book. Matter of fact, start with Marx. You know
you
what? Matter of
too.
fact,
Start with the
start with
communists that kill their own
how
people.
about
Start with
socialism
that.
for
How many
dummies?
people did?
There you go. Get the fuck off my phone. Start with fucking socialism for dummies. Good grief. He don't even speak Facebook, Victoria. All right, that dude speaks in Durguan blurbs. He don't speak in headlines or anything. He speaks in blurbs. Is what he does. He saw some shit when he was scrolling on a meme and say, "You know what? That's true." What's wrong with these people? Anywho, guys, tap the screen, share the live, keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. I don't know why Swan isn't above 2,000 coins yet. Therefore, let's get Swan over 3,000 coins, please. All right, please do take care of Swan while she is here. Okay. All right. She is the co-hostess with the mostest at this current point in time. So please, 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 let's take care of Swan. Also, guys, keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. All right. We're so close to 300,000 likes. I appreciate you all. So let's do that. And if you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. Get in a box. You are the demographic of people that we would like to have a conversation with. Request up. Let's have a talk. I don't know how he made it to 50 years old. There's no way. Guys, I'm not letting up any more friendlies. I won't be able to take it. It'll get too full for me and I'll start losing it. I love y'all, though. I really do. I promise. April, December. Spend that shit, friend. Thank you. Hi, Stacy. Are you a Trump supporter? Stacy?
I didn't mean to come up.
I didn't think so. You have a great day, love.
You
Thank you. Guys, tap the screen, share the live, keep doing all of the good things. I'm going to fucking read this before someone calls. Okay, all right, cool. So, munitions, guys, in March, as early as March 3rd, all right, they were telling us the business. They were telling us that the Iran mission takes toll on U.S. munition stockpile. Lawmakers weigh supplemental defense funding. This was from March 3rd. It was from Breaking Defense is the name of the publication that printed this article. All right. And what they had noted at the time is that the strikes that we were doing in Iran, and remember, this had just started on the 28th of February. So that's the 28th, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. All right. So they may have just gone up to the fucking 2nd. All right. So 3 days, guys, 3 days. All right. Did I do my math right? Yeah, I did. 3 days. So it says that we were using 1,700. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it exceeded 1,700 targets. All right. And that they had a heavy use of Tomahawks, Patriot missiles, and the THAAD interceptors. All right. And what they had a concern about at that time was the long term vulnerability because, like, was the US going to be able to sustain using all of it? We haven't been able to sustain it because it takes so long to create our munitions. It just takes way too long. And that is an issue. That's an issue. Hi, YK. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
19,
And what year were you born?
2006.
2006, 19. What month?
What?
What month?
Wait,
Oops,
what?
don't
October?
joke. Bruh. Jesus. Gotta be quicker than that. That's all I got. Just gotta be quicker than that. Right. Practice before you come over here, okay? Practice. Please. We beg. Thank you very much. Right? I won't tell you anything wrong. Just practice before you come over here. Ah, fucking A. Anywho, I'm going to set this one because, oh, wait, I don't know if everyone has access to this one. We'll see what happens. The Galaxy Besties is like my favorite gift right now. There we go. Cool. Ooh, child. Isn't this person a friendly? I think they're friendly. I think I've seen them before. Hi, Olu. Are you a Trump supporter? Hello?
No, please take me down.
Okay, friend. I got you. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm convinced that that last YouTube caller was fucking like, he had to be trolling. Like, it
What
had
he
to be.
said didn't make any sense.
It
Like
didn't.
being fearful of Vietnam, we don't function that way. So I don't know why he would. I don't know. I don't know.
I have not the slightest idea. None whatso friggin' ever. It didn't make any sense. But yeah, here we are. Here we are. Thank you, Miss Kitty, for the Galaxy Besties. Spin that shit. And then, guys, in March of 2027, all right, well, March 27th, March, I'm tired. March 27th, we had a report from Small Wars Journal where the headline was U.S. missile stockpiles are running low after Iran war. All right, and it talked about in the first 16 days of the conflict that the U.S. had used over 6,000 munitions. All right, and 46, all right, of like the Patriot missiles, 46% of the Patriot missiles and 40% of the THAAD interceptors had been expended already. Already, all right, 16 days within the war. That's crazy work. And also, the analysts were saying that the U.S. could fully deplete certain high-end munitions within 1 month at that burn rate. Right. And that's when we started to see all of that talk about the war is almost over, peace is almost here, blah, blah, blah. Right. Yeah, that's when that all started. Hi, Landry. Are you a Trump supporter?
Call from
Rocco Gabriel.
Nope, Landry's not a Trump supporter. Hi, caller.
Hello.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
40.
Okay. And why are you still supporting Trump?
Am I on the show or is this a screen?
You're on the show.
Oh, hey. Well, I just called because you looked like you could use someone to talk to. I'm not sure, like, there's not much left to support with him just because he's not going to be in for much longer, but I don't regret voting for him. So I'm kind of in the category you're looking for.
Do you still support Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I don't dislike a lot of the things he's done. Do you not support him? Are you against him?
To elaborate?
Sure. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I voted for Obama twice. I voted for George W. Bush twice, and I voted for Trump 3 times. I watched George W. Bush campaigned saying he wanted a modest foreign policy. He wasn't going to be like Bill Clinton and bomb aspirin factories in Sudan. Nobody remembers that's what he ran as, because we had 8 years of liberals in the street with like George W. Bush's Hitler with a Hitler mustache sign. Look at him unilaterally going to war and all this stuff, and just freaking out about it. Voted for Obama twice. Saw a bunch of people, it's like, hey, give him a Nobel Peace Prize. He's not George W. Bush, but every 20 minutes for the next 8 years, he continued dropping bombs on Muslim majority countries, and so nothing really changed. And I think Donald Trump did a pretty good job standing up to the deep state, better than I thought. I thought it would take about 6 weeks for them to own him, and he actually made it through like most of the first term before they kind of got to him. And that was the longest I've seen any president last against the machine, Democrat or Republican. So I feel like the message we wanted to send, that we can shove a hand grenade in DC and be really ticked off at the whole fake game of fake Dem versus fake Republican, sent the message. We didn't win everything we were looking for, but I don't really regret voting for him. I can just elaborate on stuff, but we could talk. I can't hear you. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I heard a lot of what it is that you said. I really don't want to draw any type of inference from it, because I'm not sure
Okay.
exactly what like logical conclusion I could come to from it. So I'll just try to be more succinct or maybe concise in my question, or maybe more explicit. Hey, so why, as of today, July 26th of 2026, are you still supporting Donald Trump? What has he done that has continued to garner your support?
So typically, I just felt like we could have a good conversation with each
I
other.
believe
I
we
mean, I
can.
assume you don't. Yeah. So I don't know why it has to be in that format, but let's see. Why do I support Donald Trump today, as of today? Would you like to pick a policy you'd be surprised I would support him on, and then I could try to defend that or admit that I don't support him on that?
If
Yeah, I
you
mean, like I
do
gave
support
a
him on
lot
a
of reasons
policy,
just
you
a
can
second
say
ago.
what policy it is that you support him on. Hey, you can
Right. I was
list why
saying
you're
you
still
could pick
supporting
one.
him. What you just did when you went down the list of who it is that you voted for, you pretty much just gave us the reason as to why you voted for him. Donald Trump is the
And then I said
president.
that
He
I wasn't
can't.
disappointed in that.
I'm sorry,
I
say
said
that
I
again.
wasn't disappointed in that. Yeah, I said I wasn't disappointed in that. You know what I mean? Like I saw Barack Obama taken over by the deep state really quickly
Yeah,
and
you said that
discontinue the
it took,
military.
you said within 6 weeks you saw that he couldn't be bought by the deep state, and you were talking about his first term.
Well, I thought Trump would be bought within 6 weeks. I was surprised at how well he kept us out of war in North Korea, out of war with Assad. He did, it's like, I actually agree with the Iran policy, and I've got some reasons for that if you want to debate that issue. But watching him not allow the deep state to have multiple wars that they wanted was something I didn't expect him to be able to do, but I thought he was the closest to maybe be able, and he just impressed me. He did better than I thought he would do.
So going into his second term, you voted for Donald Trump to start a war with Iran? Because he
Oh
said
yeah,
no
I've
new
been
wars.
advocating for about 20 years that we need to help Iran get in a post-Islamic Republic regime era. My Iranian friends hate the regime and they don't want to live under Islamism. The only country in the world that is run by 12er imamists is Iran. Now, 12er imamism is a weird sect of Islam that doesn't own any other countries. And it's their belief that nuclear war will help bring about the Messiah, and that they have paramilitary groups that boast ahead of time, as soon as they get a nuclear weapon, they're going to detonate it, maybe in Jordan, maybe in Syria, maybe
The
in Tel
fuck are you
Aviv.
talking
Who
about?
knows? What?
What are you even
Which-
talking about? They don't
Oh, I'm talking about
control
things you maybe
them.
haven't heard about. Hello?
But they don't control them though, right? Because the
The 12er
Ayatollah, before
imamists?
he was killed, the Ayatollah had a fatwa in place, all right, a religious decree saying that Iran would not pursue a nuclear weapon because it goes against their religion. Their religion
Yeah.
being Islam.
Yeah, they swore on a stack of Qurans that they weren't going to do it, but they were obviously still doing it. And they also boasted about doing it in other contexts. So, like North Korea says,
When
we're
did they boast about it?
well, I'll explain to you how to analyze this, and I'll answer that question at the same time. So when North Korea boasts about how they're going to get a nuclear weapon, what's ironic about that is they can't. So by boasting about it, they're posing as if they have the negotiating power. But remember when Trump tweeted out, "Let little rocket man know I also have a button and mine actually works." In other words, we know where our rockets go and you don't know where yours go. And then a month later, he launched a rocket in a rocket test and it landed in China, which was not where he wanted it to land. And then all of a sudden he was like, "I want to come to the negotiating table because we actually can control where their rockets go." And that's what that was all about, although it wasn't explicitly explained to anybody in the news. So North Korea says, "Hey, we're pulling out of the Non-Proliferation Treaty. We think we should have a nuclear weapon," and all this stuff because they can't get one. And so it's negotiating. Whereas Iran is doing the exact opposite. "Oh, we promise we're not trying to get a nuclear weapon," while they have 12 paramilitary organizations, some of which have mushroom clouds on their flags and on their banners boasting that they're going to get one and detonate it, not just get one, but use it. So I know this might be news to you because the news doesn't cover any of this, but I've been reading about Iran for decades and been advocating that we need to do
None of that
this
matters.
war for. Well,
None
none
of
of it
that
might matter
matters.
to you, but it
No,
might
no,
matter to
literally, none
people
of
who
that
take the question
matters.
seriously.
No, the reason why
It
none of
doesn't
it
matter?
matters is simply
Yeah, why?
because of the fact that, like, and I'm gonna sound like a broken friggin' record, but none of it matters because when we had the JCPOA, all right, to go in line with the UN resolution that would keep Iran from developing a nuclear weapon, they were in fact within those guidelines. The IAEA, the governing body, or not governing body, but the oversight,
Yeah.
all right, commission that took over this and did all that had complete access, all right, to Iranian nuclear facilities, all right, even the underground ones, all right. They literally did not report having any issue with Iran. They were within guidelines because once again, all right, they had the incentive. All right, they had some sanctions lifted, they had some unfrozen money, so they had some assets back. Okay, and they could trade in their largest commodity, which was the oil. So they were able to do all of those things. They
So
had
they were
every
happy and
reason to
they weren't
stay
seeking a
within it.
nuclear weapon
It's
anymore,
only when
according to
the
you.
United States of America, all right, pulled out of the JCPOA via Trump, all right,
Yeah.
and after like renegotiations failed, did Iran start enriching their uranium. That's the only time. That's when it happened. But while the U.S. was within the JCPOA, they were within guidelines. So anything that you're
Okay.
mentioning before
Well,
May
wait a
of
minute.
2018, right, at a point would be irrelevant because you will be holding
Why?
that with prejudice. Because you'd be holding it with prejudice. Because you'd be
I
totally
think you're holding. I
discounting
don't
that
know
there
what
was
it
an
means.
actual deal
Wait,
that was
hold on.
in
I have a
place that
question.
worked.
Wait, what? Hold
I
on.
said you'd be holding that
Just because the
information
only
with
talking
prejudice.
points you were given went back to May 24th doesn't mean that the history of this doesn't go back a lot longer. I think you're holding with prejudice whatever Democrat talking points say that all of this is about May 24th a few years ago.
It'd be
That's
May 8th.
ridiculous.
It'd be May 8th
Whatever date you
2018 is
think
the
it
actual
started, it was
date. If you're
3
going to call it a
decades
talking
before that.
point, then I just want you to be correct
Yeah.
about the talking point date. If you're going to call it a talking
Well, I
point.
just don't understand
No,
why
because
I'm
it's not
holding
a
ideas
talking
with
point.
prejudice
It's
because I know
actual
about things that happened
history.
before that date.
It's actual history. And I know what happened before that date. I know about Atoms for
Well,
Peace.
you don't
I know
seem
about
to.
Mossadegh. I know about the Shah. All right. I know about the Iranian hostage crisis. Okay. I know about Reagan
Who's
attacking
my
their
Uncle
ships.
Napoleon?
All right. We know that. So, like, what is it that
That's
we're
fine. Who's
doing
Salman
here?
Rushdie?
Like, what are we doing here? What
I
would be the purpose of
well,
all of this? If
how
they
about I
had
ask
a
a question? I
plan,
have a simple question.
all right, if they
I'm a
had a
little.
plan,
Hello? I have a question.
I
Can
don't
we
care
talk?
about your question right now
Well, why are you
because you
being
want to
rude?
play
You're being
trivia. It's what you
a
want to do.
rude
You want to
cunt.
play trivia.
Why are you being rude?
If
You
you
don't
had
listen.
a
You could have a
plan that was in
conversation
place that
instead
was
of being rude.
working, why take us out of the plan
Are you
that's
being rude
working?
because I know more about this than you do, and you're ashamed that your talking points didn't prepare you to win a battle or some nonsense instead of have a conversation? Is that why
There's
you're
no
talking over
battle
me?
to actually be had here. That's the thing.
Exactly.
We're
So
not
why are you
having a
talking over
battle.
me? Can we
I'm
please
asking you the
ask a question?
question. Like, you all get so like emotional about these things, just so emotional, and I don't know why you get this way. All right, you don't have to crash out. It's okay. My question for you, and I just want you to engage with it, because I've engaged in what it is that you said.
No, you didn't.
Why take us
You
out
ignored what I
of
said.
a plan that was working. That doesn't make sense.
I thought I was talking to a black woman. Are you white? I think black women can see through the experts lying to them. Why do you believe that you actually like listen to these stupid and nameless experts?
What the fuck is
I
wrong
mean,
with this
why
person?
would you do that? Every other time the experts say anything, they're lying about you, your community, me, everybody. They're lying all the time. Why do you believe a group of experts with some stupid talking points? I'd like to talk to you about stuff that happened before May 8th.
What would be
This
the
goes
purpose of
back
talking
longer
about
than
things
that.
that happened before May 8th of 2018? What would be the
Here,
purpose of
I can
that?
answer
No,
that.
I'm so sorry. One moment.
No,
I'm
you just
so
asked me a
sorry
question.
because how I figured it
You asked
worked,
me a
just like at a
question.
job. Excuse me one moment.
What would be the
Excuse
point?
me one moment. Do you need to go on a
Excuse-
timeout?
Excuse
Do
me,
you need to
bitch.
go on a
You
timeout?
asked
Okay,
me.
go on timeout. So chat, while he's on timeout, all right, because he can't control himself, all right, is this. And again, they always want to make it racial. They can't fucking help themselves. Thank you. All right. So, anywho, like, I don't care about that person. Okay, if you have a job, right? Okay, you're at your job, you're fucking up at your job. You have a history of fucking up at your job, right? You work with your boss, all right, and other colleagues, and you come up with a plan. We're going to call it a performance improvement plan, right? You come up with a performance improvement plan. While you're on the performance improvement plan, all right, your boss, your coworkers, they have nothing but amazing things to say about you, right? Everything is going well. We're all good. We're good to go. Okay, we're good to go. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. And then one day, you get a new boss. You're still on your performance improvement plan, but you got a new boss. And your new boss goes, you know what? I don't like this performance improvement plan. I am taking you off of this. If you fuck up, you fuck up. And not only am I taking you off of the performance improvement plan, I'm going to demote you. I'm going to demote you. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll demote you and take you off of it. I would like to know from you, chat, what incentive do you then have to continue to do your job? What incentive? You got demoted. That means you're making less money. You're not on the performance improvement plan. So you don't have anything that is actually keeping you in line with it anymore. And also, your new boss is a dickhead. There we go. Fucking nothing. So if you talk about anything prior to that performance improvement plan, it's null. You literally be holding it in prejudice. You be using that against them because the JCPOA was the performance improvement plan for Iran to actually get them in line. Once that was taken away from Iran, they no longer had any reason to stay in line with the UN, all right, and the other countries' expectations of them. They can do what the fuck they wanted to do. But they don't understand that. All right. He just wanted to basically, he may have just read a book. I doubt it. Or he may just have read Grok. And he wanted to talk about that because, Grok gave him everything that happened before May 24th of 2018, apparently, according to him. So here we are. All right. Please don't get upset with me just because I'm not going to let you sit up here and spew bullshit. I don't care. I don't care. Actually talk about facts. Because nothing that you're going to talk about is going to change my mind in regards to it was the United States of America that fucked up. Trump fucked up. That's all there is to it. The great negotiator fucked up. Anywho, tap the screen, share the live. All right, if we can, let's take care of the galaxy bestest. Yes.
Erica!
Live! Hi, friend. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I came over here by accident earlier. I didn't know I was up here.
Oh,
You know,
you
my
didn't?
phone
I was
died.
like, the hell you
Now,
did? Okay.
oh no, I was in the store listening.
Oh, okay. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, these like I want these men to get some darn going emotional
Hey, Swan.
regulation. That's what I want. Get some
I
emotional
agree.
regulation.
Hey, Lou.
Just stop crashing
I
the
actually
fucking
came up here to debate Swan on blackness. So whenever you're ready, maybe at the end of the live.
Hey, Swine, did you know as a black woman, you're supposed to see between the lines and what these experts are telling you? Did you know that? The fuck? I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Why are we here?
We have to, move mountains and jump dimensions and,
Yeah.
create entire galaxies.
What the fuck? Say, what these people? Like, yeah. I told myself, I said, there's no need to engage into that because he wants me to. Fuck him. All right. The way I can ignore, y'all be like, did he just say? I know what he said. I heard what he said. I'm gonna ignore what he said because that's what he wants me to do. All right. We are dealing with, all right, like the worst cases of narcissism that we will ever see. These people have narcissistic tendencies. It's really disgusting. I think I'm good on everything. I'm checking the accounts to make sure I didn't miss anything. What do you want? I gotta stop doing that. Guys, we have a call.
Call from
Alex.
Hi, good afternoon, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
I voted for Trump once and don't support no more.
You don't support him anymore?
No, I voted for him once, but I voted for the socialist. Uh, what was her name? Joel, the uh, the third party candidate. I voted for her once and whatnot. Then I voted for Trump because I got upset one day.
You voted for Jill
It was
Stein
all
in
off
what
of
year?
what was her name? Steiner?
Are you like playing it's Jill Stein? I said it. Are you playing the stream in the background or
Joel
something?
Steiner? What was it?
Are you playing the stream in the background?
Oh, 1 second. Let me turn this Bluetooth off. One.
Do either one of you want to talk to
Oh yes.
him?
Is that better?
Yes.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Swan Lynn, do
Joel.
either one of you want to talk
I
to him?
voted for Joe Steinbrenner, and then I voted for Trump 1 year
Joe who?
when
The
Kamala
fuck is
was
that?
running because I
Steinbrenner?
was upset with her about being AG and whatnot, but she was following the
The
law, and
fucking owner of the
I guess
Yankees?
I got
The fuck are we
in my
doing?
feelings about that one day, and then she was following the law, and I'm like,
Who is who Steinbrenner?
Stern, Sternberg,
You
she was
mean
the
Jill
one who was like
Stein, the Green Party?
Joe Stein, yes, the Green Party one. I
Jill
voted for her
Stein.
once.
Okay.
Jill Stein, yes, I voted for Jill Stein, and then when Kamala went, when she said she was going to
Kamala.
do the whole thing for Kamala, yes, Kamala,
Kamala.
yeah, Kamala,
You can
Kamala
say
Harrison.
Harris.
I mean, yeah, Kamala Harrison. I just got upset when I heard about her time as the AG and whatnot, and she just
Sure.
following the law. It's like, and I regret that wholeheartedly and whatnot because that was like
What policy of Kamala Harris did you disagree with?
she was still going about what Biden was doing, but like the thing was like the economy was doing well and whatnot, but we didn't give it time to do it good enough to where we saw it where it was like the policy was doing good. And it's like
No.
Biden was doing just fine.
Kamala
Yes.
Harris. Okay, so Kamala Harris was the vice president. She doesn't like actually write policy or anything of that nature. So when I say what policy of Kamala Harris did you disagree with, then we be talking about like what she campaigned on. Because I assume I'm gonna assume that you did your research, right?
I did some looking into it afterwards and whatnot, but the thing was that during that time frame when the election was going on, I was not that well educated on what I should have been voting against. Because like if I had heard everything that happened with Trump and whatnot, there's no plausible way I could legit understand why anybody would vote for Trump at that point because of the whole assaults and criminal charges and all the counts of what's in it. It was just me being an uninformed voter and whatnot.
So what steps have you taken now to be more informed going into the midterms?
Well, I'm listening to this chats and whatnot with different individuals. Like every morning, like I'm actually listening to individuals talking about bipartisan group chats and whatnot. And I'm just listening, and just what I'm listening to right now on Erica's chat, it's like I cannot categorically understand why people are still saying, "Hey, I support Trump," when he legit just said, "Hey, I don't care about the people's problems. My taxes my taxes should matter to you. I'm gonna pardon the January 6th, the Jan 6ers, and when I'm gonna pardon these over 100 some people who riot against the Capitol, basically treason and whatnot. But I'm a pardon that." Is like,
One moment, sir. One moment. Hey, chat, should I really start charging $500 an hour for therapy? Like, the fuck? The fuck are we doing? The fuck are we doing here? Okie dokie. All right. Shout out to you for not supporting Donald Trump anymore. I do want to let you know my going rate for therapy is $500. All right. So if you don't want to
$500.
pay the $500, all right. The only thing I'm going to tell you is do your research. Read. Reading is very important because people can even say the wrong thing. So definitely read. That's all I got for you. Did you want to pay the $500 to continue the conversation?
I don't have that right now. I pay for a car.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling in. I hope you have a great day, friend.
You as well.
Thanks, love. All right. All right. So, yeah, if you're not supporting Trump, shout out to you. I think that's fucking awesome if you're not supporting him anymore, I ain't gonna pat you on the back or nothing like that. I'm not doing that. But I'm also not doing fucking therapy. I will say just please read. Read, read, read. Read the candidates' policies and what they stand for. All right. So that we don't get this shit no more. Because this shit sucks. I don't know if people think that it sucks, but this shit sucks. Tap the screen, share the live, do all of the good things, guys. All of the good things.
What's up? We making America great again.
Yeah, you too manic for me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Call from.
Hey, I'm gay and I wanna.
To accept, press 1.
Nope. Not doing it. Nope. He was too manic. I could already feel that like my nervous system was going to start acting up and I didn't want it. I didn't want it at all. I'm good. I am so good on that. Nope. I don't get paid enough. Also, guys, back to our story. All right, so we talked about the article from Small Wars Journal in March 27th of this year. All right, where they talked about 46% of like the Patriot missiles and 40% of the THAAD interceptors had been used. And basically, that within a month's time, if we kept going at that rate, which was about 16 days into the war, then the United States of America, yikes, would run out of munitions. All right. So then what we get, all right, is we get the Military Times doing a report. And the article title is U.S. munitions depleted by Iran war will take years to restore, analysts find. This was published May 27th of this year. And it talks about basically how the munitions has pretty much been depleted throughout March and April is what it does. And so what they looked at is that for Epic Fury, is that it had consumed over 1,000 tomahawks. All right. And that was way above what the normal procurement level is. And also that our interceptors, all right, wouldn't be replenished until 2029. 2029. That is crazy. Wicked, wicked work. Wesley sent a $5 donation and said, MAGAs are so weird and it's not a good weird. He said
Call
it's
from
always
My
gross
name is
weird.
C. My name.
It's always the gross weird. I don't understand it. I would feel shame. They don't feel shame. They don't have the capability to. All right. You don't feel shame if you lack empathy. That is why they're okay with the way that they behave. Also, let me do this here. For some reason, that one isn't showing up. I'll catch it. Anywho, tap the screen. No, they're not back in school yet. Also, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. They're not back in school yet. All right, guys. Well, what to do. I guess I'll win. I'm about to start singing and then leave. I can get an early start on this 3 days off that I'm about to take. Is what's about to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Shout out to Nishan for the dollar. Nishan, you did send this earlier, so my apologies. You said 300 years of denying us education, and they won't look up nor educate themselves about shit they spew. No, they won't. That's the hubris. The undue arrogance that they have, the undue confidence, I should say. Yeah, that's what that is. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. They know it all. They done it all, and they know it all. So there's that part. But anywho, the United States of America is losing the war in Iran. All right. There's that part. We're not gonna win. Donald Trump's an idiot. He should have thought about the Strait of Hormuz. Because any other president would have told him that it was a bad idea. That's how we know he didn't confer with anyone else. And that's because don't no other president fuck with him. That's why. So there's that part. They don't fuck with him. At the Obama Center opening, all of the former presidents were there. All of the living former presidents. Even Biden was there. Where was Trump? I mean, yeah. He only talked to Bibi. That would be correct. He only talked to him. Wicked work. Wicked, wicked work. I keep forgetting that not everyone has access to the besties things. Is this the same person? Okay, good. It shows up. I'm gonna.
Call from.
Hello, my name is Mike.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Thank you, Jamie. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That was easy. Anywho, you two have anything fun happening today, Liv and Swan?
I think I'm going to go see Spider-Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I
I'm
don't
like,
have
I don't
anything
know.
planned.
It depends on Game of Thrones or House of Dragons. I'm sorry.
Call from.
Oh.
Hello, my name is Big.
I am gonna go pick up my son's friend so we can. There's gonna be a fucking sleepover. And then we're gonna go have fun. Also, is Spider-Man already out? Or Shauna says it comes out Thursday, and she's a nerd, so she knows stuff. Are you gonna go see the Odyssey?
See, I want to see that too.
But
But
Spider-Man
like
don't come out till
Spider-Man,
Thursday.
Oh, I thought it was coming out I thought it came out this past week.
Mm-mm. I believe Shauna because she's a nerd. I need a sound that says, "Get a load of this guy." I need one of those. And then I gotta like put the, "Boy, does this guy stink." I think that's what he says. I like that sound a lot from SpongeBob. Um, hmm. I also need the sound. I gotta get a bigger soundboard. I gotta get a bigger soundboard. That's what I need. What do we do today? I don't think we got anything in the gift gallery today. But I do want to say thank you to Emily Coy for the roses, Shaylu for the donuts, Miranda for the hand hearts, Gooch for the DJ glasses, Jasir for the interstellar, Miss Penny for the well diving, also Shauna for the galaxies, Queen Veely for the fireworks, Lisa Bonowitz for the swans, and Jordan for the Mamdani hats, the kissy face hearts, and the bitch I'm a dog. I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out some hearts in the chat for all of our title gifters, y'all. Y'all are fucking awesome. Thank you. Hey, Auntie Bugsby. Yeah. So, anywho, I need a nap.
Yeah, it is next week, and I'm looking, and it's already sold out.
Oh, well, I don't know anything about that because I don't care.
So you know what?
What?
I'm not even gonna go there because I'm having a phenomenal Sunday afternoon. I'm eating some amazing peach cobbler, made by somebody's auntie.
Happy for you. No, there's not. They're
Do
not
you
here.
have ice cream with it?
I'm gonna go pick him up.
I didn't feel like going to get any. They asked me. I was like, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I just did a bunch of yard work.
Is this a new mouse Spider-Man? Oh, thank you guys for the treasure thingies. Thank you, Bill and LV. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat. Tell them to spin that shit. Is this like a live action Spider-Man or is it a whatchamacallit? What is it? Anybody? Nobody? I don't know. I haven't even seen a trailer. So Tom Holland is in it? Is it still Tom
You know
Holland?
me in movies.
I know
I'm
that
terrible with movies.
I know they announced the new Black Panther today. It's a British guy. David Johnson, I think his name is. Okay. Yep. So yeah, they announced the new Black Panther today, and also Ryan Gosling. I hope I got the right person. I don't fucking know. They could have said Jake Gyllenhaal, and I would have fucking. I don't fucking know. All right, but they have a new Black Panther? I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I just know that when the movie comes out, I'm gonna go see it. It's Ryan Gosling, right?
Hi.
Hello. What are you guys telling me
Give me
Coogler
one
for?
second.
Coogler's the director. I'm talking about Ryan Gosling as a new Ghost Rider. They're like,
Yes, you
Coogler,
are correct.
Coogler.
The new Black Panther was announced yesterday at San Diego Comic-Con, where I should be, but I'm over it already.
Shit happens.
Yeah. I've been trying to go to SDCC for years.
Maybe you can go next year.
Yes, but I'm gonna try. I have to find a connect to get me in. I was able to get into NYCC, but I just can't get into the San Diego one for some reason.
Nicolas Cage will
But anyway,
always be the best Ghost Rider ever.
I was shocked that Ryan Gosling was. Was that me?
I don't know.
What is that noise?
I didn't hear anything. I don't know.
Do you hear it, Shauna?
Yeah.
What's happening?
See, I thought it was me.
So is that what you were talking about earlier, Swan?
Yeah, but
What's
I think
wrong?
it's only like I can hear it off and on.
Oh,
is
okay.
it?
That was weird. It sounds like
a,
somebody was like spitting. I don't know.
Spitting?
It's like a random crackly sound.
Oh, I think it might be the
Yeah.
wire. I think I might have to get like a new wire. It's the headphone wire, maybe.
Oh, it was like a crack. This is weird. I don't know. But yes, the new Spider-Man movie looks amazing. I got my my tickets that I was invited to a fan event. I'm
Cool.
so excited, y'all. So excited. Yes, but I was shocked that Ryan Gosling even accepted the role as the new Ghost Rider, and I don't know how I feel about it still. I'm still marinating.
I'm supposed to be in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood. You ever do
Why aren't you
something
in a
and then
good?
you think about like how much money you got to spend for it? That's all I keep thinking about. It's like, I'm about to fucking lose it.
Oh, oh no.
I know. I know. Fuck me. Thank you, K Dot, for the high five, Jules. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for K Dot over on the tube. Appreciate you. Spin that shit. But yeah, I'll be over it. I'll be over it by tomorrow. If
Oh,
not,
I'm
there's always
sorry.
tequila.
Wait. Wait.
Hmm?
Where are we on the time frame? Where are we on the time frame?
Next week we'll start week. Well, today would be like starting week 5.
You can make it.
I can. I will.
I
I can
believe in
do it.
you.
I believe in you and
But I also wanted to tell
me.
Liv that if he didn't get his Doomsday tickets for December, they're sold out as well.
As far as I can see.
I don't know why you would even do that to me.
I'm so sorry. It's just wanted to give you a heads up. These are background music while we chat, guys.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Wait, what were you singing?
I believe that. That's Whitney Houston. I believe in you and me. I believe in miracles. I can never get that part, so I'm not gonna do it.
I think you should sing Michael Jackson. You are not alone.
I love Michael Jackson. Oh, Swan, I think today when I joined your panel today in the morning time, that song was playing. And I paused it because I was like, if I join with that song playing, I'm gonna start singing it, and I didn't want to start singing. So I was like, nah, don't sing. Yeah. It's a good song.
It's a great song. Erica.
Oh shit! What happened? I'm looking at YouTube, the YouTube chat. What is happening over there? The wizard said, "Are you the kid I was talking to earlier who was butthurt when I pointed out how terrible their grammar was, or are you their parent or something?" I got to see what the response is.
Oh
Sorry.
boy.
I got to see what the response is. This is interesting. It's getting spicy over there.
Oh goodness.
What? That's really good. I like, man, the
YouTube
YouTube chat goes so fucking
YouTube
hard.
chat is always crazy.
It is. I love it over there.
I can't do it. I've tried.
You tried to do YouTube?
I tried to come over and watch the live over there, but and try to mod. I can't do it.
Shauna, there goes
It's
a
too
Trump
much.
supporter for you. Go ahead.
Oh no. Hi DJ, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, you are. Okay. Age and
You got
for
way
TikTok
too much
purposes?
background noise, friend. Try to find a quieter place, please. That's not
Oh, I
playing
didn't hear it.
copyrighted music. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I had my TV on, so I muted it.
Okay, thank you, friend.
Oh.
All right, go ahead, Shauna. I'm sorry.
How old are you for TikTok purposes?
40 years old.
Okay, 40. And I'm assuming you voted for Trump. That's right. You don't regret your vote.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes. And
Why not?
This is
like
not Heck
I
and
don't
Dad. You
understand.
ask them, why are they still supporting Trump?
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
that's what
Why
she
are you
asked
still
me.
supporting Trump?
I'm supporting Trump. Have you seen the UK? What happened when the left took control?
No, I live in America.
So if you pay attention to the UK, the Muslims took over completely on the UK because they're all for inclusive, all this stuff.
Did that happen here though?
Huh?
Did that happen here though?
It's going to. Like it haven't happened yet, but it's going to.
How do you know?
Have
You have
you
a
heard
crystal
of
ball?
have you heard of the lady that was against ICE, like posted a whole much pages against ICE and then was unalived by her Muslim boyfriend?
Ooh, take a breath, take a breath. Answer my question. How do you know it's gonna come and happen over here?
Because it happens. Like their goal is to take over. Have you not paid attention to it at all?
Just because you
Have you
have a
not paid it? Like,
feeling.
what
Just
you
because
don't
you have a
understand is like
feeling.
we live
Hey,
free, right?
Ooh,
DJ, stop
ooh,
talking
that's
over
what you're not
her.
gonna do.
Don't
You're
yell
not
at
gonna
her.
talk
Don't do
over
that.
me. Don't do
We're not
that.
doing that, friend. Chill out.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
One
Let me
person
hear
at a
you. Let me hear
time.
what you got to say.
I just am gonna just repeat my question. How do you know that it's gonna happen? I want an actual source, not a feeling.
Well, because it happened already. So if like you got to pay attention to history. You can't say what if almost like you guys do with Trump. It's like what if we're gonna lose our women rights? What if we lose our women rights? What if all this stuff? You can't say what if it's going to happen if you let these people who act on feelings all the time. Oh,
Like
have you
you.
heard about the woman?
You're literally
Like
acting
Trump.
on feelings right now.
No.
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
have you heard
You
about the
are, though.
40-year-old woman who was
But you are.
anti-ICE and then she got so let me finish this comment real quick, please. Have you heard about the 40-year-old woman from New York who was all her posts was anti-ICE and then she got unalived by her Muslim boyfriend that she moved in with? So you
Ooh, this one thing happened. Oh my God. Anywho, you don't have any evidence to actually like back that up.
I
All
just
right.
told you
Many
evidence. I just told you.
No.
Look at the.
no, you haven't. Shut up. You haven't told us
God,
any
show us a
evidence.
So
source.
if somebody disagrees with you, you're gonna move.
No, I want you to stop talking so I can respond to you. You have a lot of background noise. Your mic sucks. And you also have feedback. Every single time someone talks, all right, it's like we can hear it through your phone. Turn your shit down. Good grief. My God, today. All right, these people, his rhetoric is harmful as
So
fuck.
that's
All
your
right, because
guys'
what
thing
we're
on.
not gonna do is we don't do Islamophobia over here. All right, you can't claim that you better run. All right, you can't claim that other people are acting on feelings when all you've done is spoke about your feelings. That's all you've done is talk about your feelings, nothing factual, just your feelings. I have news for
I
you,
knew he
buddy
was gonna.
boy. No one gives a fuck. That's all I want to say about that. No one gives a fuck about your feelings. Okay.
He was like really, and he was emotional.
It's manic as fuck. They're not well.
Do
They're not
you
well.
know what's happening in the UK? No.
Yeah, typically as soon as you don't allow them to basically start just ramble, what they do is they leave. That's what they do. It's expected. I knew he wasn't going to stick around because he didn't want to shut the fuck up.
That's been the theme today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everyone was 40 and wouldn't shut up. Did you notice that?
I noticed that. I wonder what that's about. Maybe they all need Vyvanse too. Possibly. Maybe they
I
all
don't
need
know.
Vyvanse. Yeah.
Friend, you need a new wire ASAP or cable.
Is that bad? Wait, let me check my thingy right quick. I gotta, one moment. I might have changed something because I have a tendency to do that. Give me one moment. Oh, Erica, that's not right.
Oh no, DJ's gone.
Yeah, he left.
Oh no.
You missed him.
You sound so sad, Liv.
I'm really not.
Oh.
I'm not. Like
Oh, I figured it out. Here's why we're having issues, guys. What is wrong with this thing and why don't it work? Hold on.
can I ask you a question?
No.
Okay.
Ooh. You can ask me, Liv.
But Erica's still gonna hear it and she set a boundary.
Boundary. Okay.
All right, that should be better. Is it better now?
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
goodness,
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I changed the input. I think I don't know. The sound's all fucked up. Anywho, what's up,
Oh my God,
Livingston?
Swan. How long was it going for, Swan?
It was like on and off for a little while, but I think it's fine now.
Yes, perfect.
Yep.
I just had to fix the sound thing. Livingston. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Can we get back to
Ooh,
politics, please?
who's a
Every
control
action
freak?
has its equal opposite reaction. Jean-Luc
Yeah,
shat the
okay.
bed. I love the guy, but I don't know what he says right there. Poor Alexander Hamilton. He is missing in action. Now he's facing Aaron Burr in his own faction. I want to debate. I'm at the gym though. Okay. All right. You keep on running. And he was running.
Mm.
All right. Thank you, Taisha. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, Taisha. It's very sweet of you.
And he was running.
Oh, Gate to Treasure. Oh, what's the
He was
treasure?
running.
I
He was
like
that
treasure.
star. At Sound Engineer. I know that's right, Fish Bastion. All right. I am an audio visual person. When Liv comes back, he can, of course, ask the question. Sometimes it just feels good to say no. No.
Liv has a tendency of disappearing.
Yeah, he does that a lot. I don't know why. Is Hector live?
No,
He's not. Is he going live today?
I don't think so.
Oh,
It's kind of late.
it is kind of late.
Cubby's live.
Oh, she is? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Let me check on this one so I can get the name.
Liv is back. Liv, ask your question.
What's up, Livingston?
Huh?
Livingston,
What
what's up?
question?
You said you had a question. What's the question?
Oh, I forgot.
No, you did not forget. What is the question?
I can't.
I really forgot.
You know what?
It was a dad joke. I can't remember it now.
Oh man. I would love to
Oh,
hear that.
Erica, we haven't done dad jokes in a minute. When you come back, we should start that up again.
What, dad jokes?
Yeah, when you get back.
I don't get paid enough.
Well, damn. Well, look who it is.
Hector! Hi, friend.
Hola, Hector.
Hey, Hector.
Hola, Hector. I
Hello,
try to work my accent here.
hello, my fellow exceptional Negroes. How are y'all doing today?
That's awesome. Fantastic. These people are fucking
Amazing.
nuts.
Amazing.
Yes, I heard a few of them. Came up here to do a couple PSAs real quick. PSA number one, support your exceptional Negroes. Everybody on the panel has their links in the bio. Get their gifts up. PSA number two, support woke movies. There's a new movie that came out called The Odyssey. This weekend, it's the second opening weekend, and it has a very diverse cast that royally pissed off a bunch of racists because they're mad that they didn't quote unquote accurately cast racial people to fictional characters. So if you really want to piss them off and help this movie beat the records that it already has, for example, it is past the Dark Knight second opening weekend. You know, Dark Knight, one of the highest grossing movies, superhero movies. Yeah. So if you want to continue to support woke movies, go ahead and check out The Odyssey.
Yep,
I
I'm
watched it
gonna go
last
see it tonight.
weekend. You gonna go see it tonight, Liv?
I was gonna go see. I thought Spider-Man was coming out, but now you just persuaded me to go see the Odyssey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Liv, you
That's
will love it.
exactly
I
what I'm talking about.
promise. You will.
It's an
You will
amazing
love it.
movie.
It's
How
so
are
good.
people, but how are people upset about a fiction, a fantasy movie not being historically accurate?
Because there are black people in it.
So fucking stupid and racist. I'm sorry, that's so stupid. That is so stupid.
So yeah, go watch that movie.
They
PSA
don't know
number
that it's
3.
fiction. They're dumb.
They're just that racist. But PSA number 3.
And
I
hateful.
did some white people shit today. It was cool.
What's white people shit?
I got up in a lake.
Cool.
And I got the water up to my neck, not in my mouth because that's weird. And I did some waddling around in there. It was cool. With Brett and Izzy. That was lit. And it was about over 6 hours away from my phone. It's pretty cool. Got away from society. Reminded myself why I do this. And take a break if you can. Do
I'm
that.
gonna take a 3-day break.
That sounds
I don't
amazing,
know if I'm
Hector.
coming back.
You are, Erica. Hush.
You coming right back.
I'm going
If you
back to
leave me here
corporate.
with these people, I'm
I'm going back
finding
to
you.
corporate.
If you leave me here with these people, I'm gonna find you.
Are you coming to corporate with me?
Yep, I'm going back to corporate. I'm gonna go get a black job.
Oh, welcome back, Black Job.
Yep. I'm gonna get a black
Also, to She Was a Fairy who said I ate potato salad with raisins. I should block you. I should block you. But you a sister. So I'm gonna give you a pass for that one because that's diabolical. With that being said, be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Take a break when you need to. And sometimes do some white people shit within the right parameters, because white people are crazy. I was the only nigga there. It was crazy. With that being said, y'all enjoy the rest
you
of
was
your
with
night.
Brett, so you were fine. You were fine.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was good.
I remember my question now.
Yes, Liv.
You're gonna think it's racist, but it's not racist. Okay.
Okay.
If a black bird has black babies, and a white bird has white babies, and a blue bird has blue babies, what kind of bird has no babies?
I don't know what kind of bird has no babies, Liv.
A swallow.
Oh, okay.
That was a good one.
That was good. That was
That
a
was a
good
good
one.
one.
Hey, props to you, Livingston. That was a good one. And on that note, we're gonna get out of here. All right, all right. We'll leave on that one. I don't even feel like doing a restart. It'll give me a little bit more time to get things prepared.
Bye.
This would do. Bye. All right, we're gonna go say hi to Athena. That's what we're gonna go do. Athena is speaking about East African heritage. The prompt is, why does denying the ancestral heritage of East Africans generate views? She did speak about that before. It said that that was a big problem. So let's go over and say hi to Covey. All right, another woman with a microphone, and that's what I want you to drop in the chat. All right, when you go say hi to Covey, drop some mics in the chat for me, please. All right, some microphones. All right, and put a woman with a microphone raid. Okay, do that for Covey. All right, and show her all of the love while you're over there. Okay, so let's go do all of the good things for Covey. It's Covey.2.0. So go say hi to her. Shout out to Covey. All right, one of my favorites. And thank you, Swan. Thank you, Liv. Thank you, Hector. And definitely thank you, Shauna, all right, for stopping by today. I appreciate each and every last one of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and, you know what, just do the thing that I like to do. Give me my theme music. It'll be a moment. One moment. There it goes. Figured it out. All right. Yeah. It's so low. Oh, fudge sickles. Need a nap. All right, guys. I have been up since it wasn't even 5. It was like 4:30 this morning. I'm fucking tired, okay? I need to go to sleep. So with that being said, thank you to everyone who stopped by today. Thank you for tapping the screen, for sharing the live, for reposting, for keeping the comment section going. Thank you to our donors, to our gifters. You guys are fucking awesome. Can I get one more treasure tree thingy to knock out the gift goal? I beg, please. And so we can do that. But thank you all so much. I'll be back on Thursday. If I do go live, I probably won't though, because I'll be with my kid and someone else's kid, and I ain't putting nobody's kids on no goddamn TikTok. So we're not doing that. I'll see you guys, and we're gonna have to rebuild this bitch from the ground up, okay? All right, because y'all know that TikTok gonna play in my face, okay? So we're gonna have to rebuild this bitch from the ground up. I mean it. All right, so be prepared. We'll be back on Thursday. That means no fun and fact show. But please, please, please make sure you check out Hector at Hector Talks. Check out Swan at Cave Demon Slayer. Live to be great. Make sure you check in with Unk and Mr. Itchy and Solid and all of the awesome people, okay? Keep doing all of the good things. I leave you with this as I always do. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please, please, please do something kind for someone else. I love y'all. I really, really do. I'll see you guys on Thursday. All right. Go say hi to Covey for me. And with that being said, deuces out. Bye. All right, tubers. I don't have anyone to send you to, so by all means, wherever you go, do something awesome. Be kind to the people. All right, I will see you guys on Thursday, and deuces. Bye, you guys.